your ass. Well, I'm on fire. Come on, of course I'm gonna watch. I'm a watchdog. Damn, we got a bunch of player haters up here. Give it to me. Throw a brother a bone.
Live from Los Angeles, it's Friday night, and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Friday. Happy New Year. Welcome to Season 3 of Kruse Control. I can't believe we've done this for 3 years. Third year coming in strong. Happy Friday. Hope you had a great week, a great New Year's Eve. Maybe you kissed the one you loved at midnight, or maybe you made love to that person at midnight. I don't know. Hope you made love to them. Hope you did. Happy New Year. It's going to be a great night. Help with January 3rd, 2025. I'm so happy to see you all back one more time. Good to see you, Queen. And we're back to a regular schedule. It's going to be a fantastic night as always. Ups, downs, lefts, and rights have happened. We're back again and always here on Kruse Control. You know him, you love him, the Thursday Daddy himself, Mr. GR Waters. How's it going, GR?
Right? It's good, bud. Welcome back to California.
I know. It's a little warmer, GR. How's your New Year's? How's your New Year's, GR?
By the time you saw the bell drop, I was already in bed.
Oh, come on. You were in bed that fast? Come on, GR.
Daddy, thirsty daddy. Who your daddy, thirsty daddy?
Man, you didn't make it to midnight at all, GR? Do you ever make it to midnight anymore?
Not unless I've got a good offer.
Oh, round of applause for that, GR. Round of applause for that. GR's getting in there, GR. Well, good to see you, though. You had a good, guys, you know what? You did you think on New Year's Day even? Something else, maybe?
Oh, hell, New Year's Day, I was watching football.
There you go.
You know it.
Yeah, GR. Well, looking fly, man. Happy New Year. That's that new 2025 tie you got going on right there, huh? He's like, yeah.
There's a few guys, Ior and Winnie and all those characters.
Oh, from the Pooniverse. Huh? From the Pooniverse.
Yeah. Well, you got to have some poon sometime.
Oh, hey, everybody, welcome back, GR. Good to see you, as always. And putting us back on Kruse Control. Beam me up, Scotty. I need some help now. Mr. Jordan Sal, how you doing? Welcome back, Jordan.
Doing it.
Happy New Year, Jordan. Ooh, GR getting a little feisty already. I think GR had a few of those cocktails already.
Universe. He needs some universe.
How you doing, Jordan? How was your New Year's?
I'm good. New Year's was just, wife was working, me and the kid hanging out. We're getting old.
It happens.
No, you're getting youth deprived.
Yeah, youth deprived. Youth deprived.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go out anymore. I drank enough last week, and I'm like, New Year's hit, and I'm like, that's not happening.
But you're drinking tonight, though, aren't you? You still drinking tonight?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's Kruse Control Friday. We're talking
It's Friday.
It's Friday. We talking comic books? I ain't got shit to do.
Right, Pappy?
What
right,
the
Pappy?
fuck? Is that a serious question?
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying that's a serious question. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Pappy's messed up. Good to see you, Jordan. Good to see you as always.
Good to see you guys all back.
Happy square root that some bitch Friday. Good to see you, man. Happy to have you back here. And joining us back here on Kruse Control as well, from At the Show, the man of the hour, Mr. Jonathan McFadden.
So I am proud to be the designated rider on today's show, drinking hardcore herbal tea this evening and wondering, what the hell are you guys talking about? The
That's against the
Pooniverse.
He must not have been around for the Pooniverse.
Come on, it's a new year.
Well-
There's probably a new Pooniverse character flying into our TV screen soon. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
Hey,
not quite my
don't forget
demographic.
Popeye's public domain now too.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan, if I can figure it out, Jonathan, you can, because I got you by 20 years.
Well,
I think it's actually a term online. If you look it up, you're gonna get all the horror films.
I'm not typing that into my work browser.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, maybe if you, you better watch yourself.
You might get some good offers, Jonathan.
Might get 2 girls, 1 cup.
Good to see
Wow.
you. Jonathan, how's your New Year's, Jonathan?
We're only 6 minutes in, and already 2 girls, 1 cup has been mentioned. It was great. What can I say? So the TV in the living room, but I'm never in my living room. I'm always in the office, but it's an 85-inch TV. And
Nice.
yeah. And we decided to order some Chinese food, and we watched Wicked. You know, you can buy it now. It's streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can
let me-
buy it already.
Let me tell you something. I
get
didn't
it free on
expect to love that movie as much as I did. Loved
enjoyed
it.
it. Yeah,
I haven't
enjoyed
seen it yet because I'm just not a fan of Ariana Grande. I'm just
I hardly knew who she was going in. Like, I've heard the name, but let me tell you something. She was stellar in this film. Absolutely
great.
stellar.
I really enjoyed her in it too. I think she almost stole the show if you ask me. Cynthia was also awesome. She's also phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. Like what she did with her character twist was great. But also I'm partial to Jeff Goldblum myself as well. So bringing in Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum's a legend.
Not that I'm drinking tonight at all. Kruse
That
Control is brought
was-
to you by Jack Daniels. No, it's
What did
not.
I just
No,
watch
it's
that
not.
was brand new?
And,
Oh, anybody,
and Smirnoff. Don't forget that.
Round applause
did
for
anybody
that.
watch Carry On?
I watched Carry On. Yeah, I watched that.
Is it me? I liked it. But is it
I
me?
liked it too.
Or was it like almost like Die Hard 2? Like the second one in the airport.
100%. Everyone's saying, I've been seeing that online too, because I was thinking the same thing, and people are saying that online too, Jordan. You're not alone. 100%.
It was
I think
almost
Which
It's
one
great.
is that? Which one is
Carry
Carry
On.
On?
it's on Netflix.
Netflix movie. It's basically Die Hard 2 in the airport. Same thing. Christmas, airport.
Is that the one where the guy works
No,
as a
but welcome.
security guy or
Yeah,
security?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I liked
liked
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun.
It was
Welcome,
good.
Zombo. Yeah. It was good, man. I think that what's his Taron Egerton? Is Egerton?
Yeah,
Taron Egerton.
yeah. The guy
Yeah,
they all
that
wanted
guy.
to play
We'll
Wolverine.
say if I. Yeah, well, not people want that though. They want the short Wolverine, the Shulverine. They want that, you know. But I don't know if it's.
But why does Theo Rossi? I don't know if you guys. So the tech guy in the van, the sniper in the van. Why is he always
Oh, yeah.
playing creepers? Why is he always? Every time I see that guy, he's just a creeper.
Jordan, sometimes you gotta go with what's working for you, man. They book you once, they say, can you keep playing the creeper? You like it so much, or they like it so much, you just say, okay, cool,
Every
this is
time
who
I
I
see
am now.
that guy, and I'm like, dude, he's great, but he's always playing a creeper.
I
You just gotta
think
accept
that's typecasting, right? And so many
Creeper.
actors complain about typecasting. And I'm sitting here going, the only people complaining about typecasting are the ones that don't have any work. Because
Yep.
the operative word here is cast. You're typecast.
Yeah.
Because
You
he's
gotta be
great
fast.
at what he
You're
does.
working.
Like,
Exactly.
great at what he does.
Santa Conquers the Martians? I've never heard of that before,
What?
Queen. Anybody ever see Santa Claus Conquers the Martians?
No,
That sounds
but
like right up my alley.
That's
is
like
that's
sci-fi
nice.
movie.
It was,
That does sound cool. My wife would love that.
it was on for 20 minutes.
Oh, really, GR? When did you
Yeah.
watch it? What, was it on?
It
like,
was
on
years
stre-
ago. Wasn't
Uh,
Mm.
It was
that's
before
almost
streaming.
like that's almost like Kiss in the Phantom of the Park.
I'm gonna say a Kiss Christmas. I want to see that. A Kiss-a-miss. Kiss-a-miss. Bring on the kiss-a-miss. And Jordan will get all excited.
I'll kiss the missus.
Kiss-a-miss the misses. And be a kiss-a-miss a day as we kiss it up all day.
Show some
You know what I'm
class.
saying? Okay, Peppy, I'll show some class, okay? I'll stop talking about kissing all day. And, that'd be good. Be good, right? That'd
Oh
be good.
shit! I'll fuck that up.
Well, he wants
Don't-
to
yeah,
lick
fuck it
and
up,
you want to
buddy.
kiss. Something's going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of kissing happening all day. Happy Friday, everybody! Happy Friday! We are here and excited. We got Dave in here too. He's helping us out. How you doing, Dave? Doing well?
Sensitive nipples.
I know you have sensitive nipples, man, but I'm happy you're here. Work with us, man. Work with us. We love you, man. We love Dave, right, Dave? We love Dave. Everybody, we love Dave.
That was awesome.
Oh, he's a
Yeah,
friend
Yeah,
of the show.
thanks, Dave. Yeah, friend of the show. Friend of the show,
Thank
Dave.
you.
Yeah, man. Always happy to have you here. Really, we are, Dave.
family.
We are. We are family, Dave. We
you mentioned
appreciate you
family.
all. Oh my God. Got a drink, Dave. You got a drink wherever you're at. Dave's internet sucks, but he'll be popping in and out. Happy to have you here. Happy Friday one more time. One more time. But you know what? It doesn't matter if it's a Friday, a month. Well, first of all, one more thing before I go into that, because it is season 3 technically. This is episode 281 of Kruse Control. Love that so much. This is our 3rd year going strong here, and we couldn't do without you out there. So happy New Year to you all. And here's to another 3 years. Why not? Why not? Let's go. Let's go strong, guys.
You're here.
And then,
Well, another
and also-
30 years.
yeah, okay. I'm not pushing my luck here, but I'm okay, G. I'll take 30 years. I'll take 30 years. We'll be live from the White House one day. Happy to have you all here. Excited for this Friday. But it doesn't matter what day. It could be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. Anyway, there's always one thing going down on Kruse Control, and that is the lot of what, Jonathan?
Breaking news.
Breaking news. All right, the very first thing I want to talk about is Squid Game, because Squid Game is just dominating right now. 68 million views in its first 3 days. This broke the record for Netflix completely. It's like the biggest record ever for them too, over 92 countries, the biggest opening ever, most watched series of all time on Netflix. So everybody's going nuts about this. Of course, this is the second to last season. Season 3 will be the end. Yeah, Queen, let's make that happen. I'm down. So I'll tell you what, SAG president first, then we'll go on to United States eventually. Queen will make that happen. We'll make that happen. But this is amazing competition series. If you haven't watched yet, please check it out. I love the second season so far. I haven't finished the first. I finished the first season. I haven't finished the second season yet, and I can't wait to see where they go for the third and final season after all this. And season 2, I'm excited. So if you're watching it, please let me know. It's awesome. It's awesome. They're spending so much time on this and so much money. That needs to be great. It's doing great for them. And no, there's also over at Disney. They spent a lot of money over there in Andor. And Andor production costs are like soaring through the roof. Hey, Inframan, you gotta check it out. Inframan, you gotta check it out. It's over there on Netflix. It's a lot of fun. It's dubbed. There's a dubbed version and there's a subtitled version, whatever you'd like, but it's amazing. It's so amazing. There's so much more Squid Game coming too. And there's more Andor coming as well. But the production costs have come forward while I've been off. And honestly, you know what's been happening? Right now, a new report costs that they spent $290.9 million on this new season. $290 million on a season of television. That is freaking nuts to me. That's more than they spent on The Rise of Skywalker for Star Wars. More than The Rise of Skywalker. And now they're actually projecting that between season 1 and season 2 of Andor, they're going to be spending about $645 million on 2 seasons of a television series. Star Wars, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, that's a lot of money. Kathleen Kennedy, that's all I'm saying. I'll meet you someday when I'm SAG president. We'll talk about this shit. We will lock this shit down, get that production cost down. Skeleton Crew's doing much better, and I love Skeleton Crew. Please watch Skeleton Crew. Everybody out there, please. Jude Law is awesome in this. The kids are fantastic. I didn't really care for Andor season 1. It was okay. I still think what they're doing with Skeleton Crew is so much better. That's a lot of cheddar to be spending on 2 seasons of a series. $645 million? WTF, mate. That's all I can say. Please give me that money instead of make Kruse Control so much better. And I don't know. I just think that honestly, that's a lot to spend. And you know what? But they're still getting jobs. People are still doing Star Wars. And apparently people are going to start casting Armie Hammer again. Armie Hammer, everybody. Oh, GR's favorite is back in the news. Armie Hammer. Armie Hammer is saying he's turning down jobs now. He says, I am turning down jobs, and my dance card is getting pretty full. And he said, you know, he's going nuts. He's on this podcast, Your Mom's House. That's a great podcast, by the way. If you haven't listened to my mom's house, Your Mom's House. Sorry, Your Mom's House. It's a lot of fun. It really is. There's comedians. It's hilarious. They have great jokes. Love it so much. But he said that he turned on his first job right now. He turned on his first job, and he said he's never felt better. He's so excited. And he said that actually now he's doing this movie called The Western Frontier coming up pretty soon. That is along with Thomas Jane and William H. Macy, great cast. But now he's turning jobs down. He said that Hollywood's turned the page on him. Turned the page after his cannibalism accusations and his being canceled. And he's saying he wants to eat women up, all that stuff. We've talked about before. He wants to eat the women up. He's apparently a munching son of a bitch. I don't know. But that's, his personal life. And so he's saying that Hollywood's coming back. He ditched his agent. And now he's going for his lawyer's actually booking all of his stuff now. The Acolyte is there's not another season of Acolyte. No, there's 9 for man. That's not happening. But he said that Hollywood's actually saying that, man, that guy got fucked. And he said that's really encouraging, and he's going to come back in a big way now. Armie Hammer, just please no Lone Ranger season 2. Please no that, or movie 2. I don't want to see that. You know who really got fucked in my book, though? It's not Armie Hammer. It is Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield got fucked. Honestly, guys, he's the best Spider-Man out there. I don't care. I love you, Tom Holland, but Andrew Garfield is better. He proved his acting chops in No Way Home more than all of you. Everybody's great in that movie. Not gonna lie. Toby's okay. But I'm going to say Andrew Garfield is fucking amazing Spider-Man. He is the amazing Spider-Man for a reason. And recently they're asking him about the new Spider-Man 4. And he's saying, guys, no one's going to believe me, but I am not in Spider-Man 4. I am not in Spider-Man 4. And do we believe you? We don't believe you. We don't fucking believe you. You're probably going to be in Spider-Man 4. Jordan knows. We don't believe him at all, right, Jordan? Honestly, he says one thing, and we don't believe him anymore. After you lied so much for No Way Home, no way, right, Jordan?
No way. He lied so fucking much. I said that as soon as I seen this news, I'm like, you're a fucking liar.
You're a liar. You're a freaking liar. Yeah. And okay. If you see Jonathan's face right now, Jonathan's like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, he lied about No Way Home, saying he wasn't going to be in there multiple times. And then it was like a big surprise and he was there. And he lied pretty well. Very, very cheeky son of a bitch right there. Yeah, but
good.
It was good. It was good. GR, we can't see the thirsty daddy.
He was best friends with other people in Hollywood. He told his best friends he wasn't in the movie, and he was. So
and he was.
Why?
Don't believe him.
Why?
Because it's that Marvel money. They freaking sign your life away and say you say we're going to chop off the tip of your penis.
Clause or whatever you call it. They can't talk.
But there's a difference between saying I can't talk about it and saying no, I'm not in it.
No, Marvel makes you sign something that says you got to lie your ass off.
Really?
Yeah. They do that all the time. Happens to everybody. Even on look at Skeleton Crew right now with Jude Law. He's like, I didn't tell anybody, my wife, my kids, nothing, because I just couldn't do it because that's Disney for you. That's Disney. They lock you down.
We're gonna talk about it tonight, but I guarantee you we have a Batman cast, judging by that silhouette in the cartoon.
We probably do, Jordan. We probably do.
And I know who it is.
Oh, Jordan, getting cocky, getting sassy. Here we go. We'll find out.
It, Jordan.
Bring it, Jordan. Bring it, Jordan. And I also say, bring more Daredevil to the MCU. And there's this rumor going around that he's going to actually be in the new Avengers movie. And people online are being like, oh, this is totally real. You know what? Inframan, you're right. He didn't get his ending. He didn't get his fit ending. He deserves Spider-Man 3. And he's being more movies. But when it comes to this, what happened here was very interesting. And that's that Charlie Cox went into this, we went to this place called D-Front. It's a health and fitness center, a gym. He was working out and training in Australia. They put a little tweet out there talking about, oh, we got Charlie Cox here. It's so awesome. And awesome to have Charlie Cox, his wife, Sam Cox, over here. And we're having a great time. And Charlie is currently training for his new role in the up-and-coming Marvel's Avengers movies. And he'll play Daredevil again. And then they changed it afterwards to being like, he's doing a new movie soon. So, I mean, did they spoil it? Is that real? Because I can't find that post anywhere. But I saw people everyone saying that it was out there. You can't say that shit out loud. Again, I think somebody else is getting fired for this. That probably get fired. But I mean, they might go after that health and fitness center. You got to watch out for Mickey Mouse. Huh? He'll fly in and freaking rip your ass down. That's what's going to happen. Watch out for Mickey. He's got that Millennium Falcon. The mouse with all the fucking force. The mouse don't play. GR knows that mouse don't play. The mouse came after GR like 10 years ago, and GR had to snipe him away. And you know what? Mickey got away with a flesh wound, but he was fine. And now GR has to turn his back and watch his back every day. Right, GR?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the mouse don't play.
That's a big glove. It can slap the fuck out of you. That's all I'm saying. You got to watch out for Mickey Mouse.
Brian, it was only a warning shot.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. GR don't play, Mickey don't play. They're at mutual grounds now, and I'm happy for them both. Honestly, a round of applause for GR and Mickey's relationship moving forward in 2025. And GR is also trying to take on the Pooniverse for Mickey too. Because Mickey's pissed off. And fans might be pissed off too because He-Man, there's new rumors about the new He-Man, the Masters of the Universe movie.
Oh, He-Man.
He-Man, Skeletor is coming for you one more time in the words of Jared Leto. Because Jared Leto's Skeletor, we talked about that a couple weeks ago. I'll drink, GR. Yeah, Daredevil in the Avengers. Appreciate that, GR. Round of applause for Thirsty Daddy. He-Man, though.
And I'll
The
join
Masters
you.
of the Universe. Yeah, GR, get it. It's Friday.
Dude,
It's
the way you put
Friday.
He-Man in the comment, I had no idea what you were talking about at first till I clicked on. You didn't hyphenate. It was Hemen.
Hey, man. It's Hemen
I
here,
was
too.
going to say that too, man.
No,
I was
Hyman's
watching that
something
going.
different, Jordan.
I was wondering.
Hyman is not in the show.
He's awesome. He's
my.
awesome.
Oh my.
Hymens are not in the show. I will tell you this though. He-Man, Masters of the Universe over at Amazon coming
Drink
out in
again.
2026. Coming out in 2020. I'm gonna get through breaking news today. 2026, He-Man is coming. All right, and he's coming hard to a TV screen near you. And I'm excited to see if this is gonna be good because there's a whole rumor going around here. Daniel Reitman, we know this guy. We've talked about him multiple times here. He's saying that in the new He-Man, the Masters of the Universe movie, He-Man's going to be a normal guy. He's going to be a normal guy. And he's going to be working at a comic book store and working a normal dead-end job. And He-Man is only comic books. There's no Eternia. This is just like a normal thing that he finds out later on that he was actually He-Man sent to the planet, lived a normal life here, and he's got to get that Master Sword to become the Master of the Universe. But there's a whole little thing about he's gonna be a weakling, kind of, just doing his normal thing. He has no idea. He believes that He-Man is a lie. It's a joke. It's a comic. Well, I guess a comic book. It's something that's actually based off reality. Then Skeletor comes for him, and they have to track him down. They come try to track him down 2 decades later. So now he's a young guy working at a freaking comic book store. He's like that. He's Sean Sullivan right now, working at a comic book store, having a great time, and trying to get his powerful, Eternia going for it. This sounds interesting to me, but I'm also like, just do it. This new guy, this Nicholas Galizzadina, this guy who was going to be He-Man, I don't know, man. He's super skinny already. People are complaining about that. I think he can get jacked up and get yoked and get those Marvel steroids, or I should say Amazon, those Bezo bucks going in there into his veins and jacking him up with that freaking rocket penis and muscle enhancers. He's going to have that going on to have the power, get that gray skull and take that down. GR's excited about it. And coming out June 5th, we'll wait to find out if that's real, if that's not real. Yeah, I mean, Zombo's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. But I know somebody that's super excited, and that's Jordan with Batman, because Batman has officially come to the DCU for the very first time. Round of applause for Batman.
He's looking swole.
He's looking swole. But he's like straight out the 90s. He's got those 90s roids, Jordan.
He's got
And
the
I had
animated series vibe going.
He does. You gotta watch it for those 90s roids. They'll get you. They'll get you bigger than anything else.
They were really good, man.
Ask Hulk Hogan. Ask the Hulkster himself. They were great back then. But there's a lot of news.
There's one guy with a body like that, and I'm going to mention it in my hot takes.
All right, we'll
one
get.
guy with a body like that.
And if Jordan knows anything, he knows about guys with the best bodies. That's Jordan's advice for everybody out there. He's the guy that's gonna rock that bod.
That's TMI.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back. It's a new year. It's a new day. But there's a lot of news for the DCU. There's a dynamic duo coming out. We haven't mentioned that before. CGI muscles. Could be queen. But we have the dynamic duo coming June 30th, 2028 with Todd Reeves and with Jason Todd and Dick Grayson. I don't know where I got Reeves from. Coming together to be a combination animated film. And of course, James Gunn confirmed that. Not much news about that. We also know that Batman 2 has been pushed for a year to 2027. And James Gunn came forward and said, hey, it's normal. Like, if you look at the movies, the sequels, to be fair, it was a 5-year gap between sequels for Guardians of the Galaxy. And he said 7 years between Alien and Alien 1s. And he was just trying to make excuses for what this big gap is. He said Incredibles was 14 years. I'm like, Incredibles is a totally different thing. We're talking about the Batman and the Batman 2 live action. We're waiting for Pattinson to get back his ass in that Batmobile and hopefully not have sex on it this time when they're on set. Hopefully not. We'll find out soon about that.
Brian,
yes.
Did you hear that when the Batman 2 comes out, okay?
Yeah.
Pattinson is going to be as old as when Affleck got casted in BVS.
Seriously?
Yeah, I just read that.
Well, I mean,
and they
maybe you'll be.
supposedly wanted to cast a younger Batman.
Well, you know what? I think they're going to keep Pattinson at this point. I think they will because Robert Pattinson's like in, and the Penguin's doing well, and that's going great. And I think, yeah, things get pushed. That script's not done yet, Jordan. They should cancel the Batman, Zombo says. Oh, cancel the Batman. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. There's rumors they're going to cancel it. People are saying, oh, they're pushing that's a bad news. It's going to be canceled. I don't know if I believe that.
Good, though.
Yeah. Did really well, man.
I think they're going with the Court of Owls story. They're going to keep that out of the DCU. That'll be an Elseworld story, so I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, but just so I'm caught up here, you're talking about a cartoon, right?
That's a live action stuff. But then one more thing is in the Creature Commandos, we saw the first version of Batman. And Jonathan, the thing is what James Gunn said is if the characters in the animated series, it's also going to be the same actor playing that in the live action version. And so
got it.
This is Mr. Blank. You're talking about Mr. Blank, right?
Yeah, I don't know why you hate James Gunn so much, GR. What's going on with your hate for Gunn, huh?
Yeah, he's never had a bad movie.
Well, I still haven't seen any good numbers yet. He's talked great game.
Oh,
but talk
shit.
is cheap.
Talk is cheap.
Gio's like, James Gunn. What has he done?
Yeah, what has he done?
Game.
Just Guardians, just Peacemaker, just Suicide Squad.
You know.
Poser. That guy's a poser.
Was that DC? Was that DC?
Which one?
No.
Suicide Squad was.
Yeah, Suicide Squad.
Peacemaker was too.
Yeah. You gotta watch Peacemaker. You gotta watch Peacemaker.
Well,
yeah, you might like Peacemaker.
I know what it's like.
There you go. Jordan loved it from that opening frame. I gotta tell you, I loved it too. It's so good. It's so good. Do you want to taste it? You know, it's so good. It's so good. But Jonathan, again, here we go. So the Batman showed up like this in the animated series of Creature Commandos. He didn't talk. And James Gunn literally said in his interview, like, he didn't want to show too much because he didn't want to give too much away, but he wanted to say that Batman is in this universe. We're not doing any backstory. We're going to dive right in as if Batman's been solving crimes for a long time. So Batman is coming, and this is our first glimpse of him. It doesn't really tell us much, but it's happening. And I think it's great to have this.
I'm so tired of all these origin story iterations. Like, we get it. We know what happened.
I'll tell you right now. I know James Gunn wasn't ready to like show the suit, but you can't show something like that and say Pattinson's your Batman.
Well, that's a good question. That's a good point, Jordan. Look at this. That doesn't look like a Pattinson right there.
That Batman is a little bit thick.
He's a very thick man. And that's that's oh, Jordan's out there at that one.
It's either too many droids or too many pizzas.
Yeah, that's right. I'm saying, Dave, does that affect you that much, Dave? I guess Dave didn't like that. Anyways, the Batman is coming. Maybe Dave will be there. Who knows? But I will tell you, on top of that, a cool show also through Warner Brothers, if you haven't seen yet, is The Shining Vale. I didn't see this on Starz, but it's just actually launched over on Max. A year after it was canceled on Starz, there's 2 seasons right now. And honestly, Greg Kinnear, Silent Sleeper, Courtney Cox, this show is great. It's like a horror kind of comedy type deal where his family is like moved back into this, they move into this like haunted kind of house where just murders have gone down and they're being haunted. It's actually a lot of fun. It's on Max. There's 2 seasons there. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And they're like possessed by a demon too. And, and GR hates demons too. He thinks that Meghan Markle's a demon. Meghan Markle's also back in the news.
Meghan Markle is a demon.
See, that's what I'm saying. My GR's like, she's a demon baby to GR.
Brian, the woman rhymes with this.
Hold on. The people have to see what you're doing here, GR. Hold on 1 second. What's she rhyme with? Okay.
Scratch?
Close.
That's for your interpretation right now, everybody out there. But Meghan Markle is back in the news.
She rhymes with the girl from what was that movie we started with about the Oz shit? She was the bad
I see
witch.
where you're going, but that is a long trip, my friend.
Look, I was trying not to say she was a bitch, okay? I'm trying to be
Welcome
nice.
back, Jordan. Welcome back.
I missed something. I missed
We're talking about Meghan Markle. We're talking about Meghan Markle, and now she's back on Instagram, everybody. Back on Instagram for a 7-year hiatus because all the trolls were coming after her. And so she's back now. She put a little thing said 2025 written in the sand, and she's excited because her new show is coming out. That's what it is. GR's Duchess of Sussex is coming back, and and her new show coming out, and she had a new handle at Meghan now. She was talking about what's happening. It's
the sluttish.
It's called with love, GR. It's called with love. That's what it's called. The Meghan Markle story with love. 30-minute episodes. Yeah. 30-minute episodes launching January 15th. This was initially going to be called the Joys of Cooking and Gardening. That's what it was supposed to be called before. She's cooking and gardening with her best friends, having a great time, but it's going to air now. And then, we'll see what happens. She's also back in news because she's doing her thing besides Harry now. So will this work out for him? We'll have to find out. And it's on Netflix. No. And Netflix, what you?
Greenlight everything.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, let me put it this way. It's going to be another Netflix flop.
Oh, GR. It could be good. It could be good.
We're gonna
no,
watch.
She's in it.
I'm not gonna lie. People are gonna watch it.
People are gonna watch it. There you go. People are going to watch it, and people are going to watch the Mike Tyson documentary over there on Netflix, I think, as well, because Tyson is back in the news, and this is a whole thing. They were talking about trying to do a documentary about him, and they're going to go from when he first started off through all of his time, his prison stuff, all of his time with legal, and coming back and eventually finding his back in the big stage right now, fighting Paul. So we're covering the whole basis right now on Netflix. And again, they had that fight on Netflix, so I think that alone, too, probably incentivized this as well. He's still the baddest man on the planet, if you ask me. And I love Tyson, so you can't do it. You do it right now. And I hope they do it right. Hope they do it fucking right, and I hope they do it justice. And I hope he fucking kicks ass, right, Jordan? Hope it kicks ass. And I hope I see more Elf. But Elf did pop up recently. Did you see Elf, everybody? Because Elf show up at the LA Kings game, smoking a cigarette and having a beer. Having a beer. And he was saying it was a tough Christmas this year. It was a tough Christmas for Buddy the Elf. And what's your favorite color? Apparently it's cannabis and brewskis. So he's having a great time. Maybe it's tobacco. Who knows what he's actually smoking right there. But good for Buddy the Elf. He's getting out. He's had a hard season. It looked like a
cigarette to me.
Yeah.
It could be. We don't know what he's puffing on today, but we'll find out hopefully tomorrow. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Woo! Very exciting stuff going on in the business, right, Jonathan? Very exciting stuff.
It's so exciting that I have to step away and take a deep breath and compose myself. So I won't be going first, but I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Well, Jonathan, hold on. Take a breath, center yourself, and I want you to get prepared for what I like to say right now is everybody's hot takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time to put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute, bring down all their hot takes on all the latest breaking news. We got 11 topics right now. Can they hit those all before that bomb blows up, or will they not? And you know what? I used to buzz you. I used to give you a shit. I'm not doing that anymore. It's the audience's decision. You out there, the fans out there, you tell us who should win hot takes today. Here we go, Queen. It's hot takes time. And I'm so excited to see who will be our sophisticated, titillating, over the top, over the moons over Miami, best hot taker for this hump day. It's Friday. It's Friday edition of Kruse Control. You know what? If anybody knows about humping, it's the Pep Star. Peppy, how you doing, man?
Hola.
Oh, yeah, you been doing good tonight, buddy? How you feeling? Feeling good? Feeling fresh, huh?
I'm feeling a little parched.
You're feeling parched, huh, man? I mean, you should probably start drinking, because it's Friday, man. You should be drinking.
Can someone get a dog a drink?
Hey, man, you've already had like 5 drinks tonight, and I think that's fucking crazy, because you're a small little dog. You're 7 pounds.
I will swipe the smile off your face.
Hey, don't get cocky with me, man. Honestly, you were freaking an alcoholic 100%.
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Are you shit face?
whatever, Peppy. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like you're just too much for me sometimes. I love you though. I love you.
I'm the motherfucking pep star.
It's true. We got some great hot takes gonna happen tonight. I know it. I'm super excited, Peppy. You should do hot takes tonight. You should do it one time. I know you're not gonna do it. But anyways, here we go, everybody. It's hot take time. Let's go to a panel. Hot takes. Dave, do you have enough service to do hot takes?
I tried to let you down easily by telling you I found you disgusting.
Is that a no? Is that a no?
Yes.
I guess that's a no. Dave's not gonna do hot takes tonight. All right, Jordan. Who's gonna go first with the hot takes tonight, man?
Oh, I get to choose?
Jordan, at the end of the day, you got everything you need in the palm of your hands. You're sophisticated. You're amazing. You are a superhero.
I'm a superhero. Well, we're going to go with GR. He never gets first.
Okay.
Come on, GR. You got this.
Hey, shut it
I'm
down.
ready.
Like,
Come on.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
I know
favorite Pepe line right there.
Hey, you know what? You know what Peppy has, Jonathan?
What's that?
Moxie?
You got the touch.
Nothing.
You got the power.
Nice.
He does, right, Peppy? You know
Because
what?
it's Friday.
Yeah, Pepstar, I know. All right, GR.
I'm waiting.
X-Men thing, Inframan, yeah, the X-Men thing. We love the X-Men here. It's the Thirsty Daddy's time to shine, everybody. GR, Thirsty Daddy. Are you ready for your hot takes?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, it's been too long, I know. Here we go. You got that twinkle in your eye. All right, let's do this, GR. I believe in you as always. It's hot take time from the master himself. All right, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Get it, GR hot takes.
Squid Games. Proof that people will watch anything. Andor. Well, delays cost you a few $100 million. That's for sure. Hammer. Too busy. He can't nail enough jobs. Okay, bad joke. Garfield, he's mom on Spidey 4. Amazing what those non-disclosure things will do to you. Daredevil and Avenger, yeah, it's about time. He-Man, a twist on the origin of the story. Typical remake. Batman, who gives a flying? Shining Vale, I love both stars. Don't like the sound of the show. Let's see, what are we? Oh, my favorite woman, passed on her big time. Tyson story. I hated him as a boxer, but I love the way he's turned out. I think it'll soar. And the elf smokes. What? He's not perfect. Live with it.
But you are, GR. Great hot takes.
It was fun.
How's it feel, GR?
Smoking, drinking elf.
A smoking,
It feels
drinking.
marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous.
A smoking, drinking.
Now I
Yeah.
can make another drink.
oh, Queen. She said Armie Hammer should never work on an empty stomach. Woo! That's a hot take for you too. Great hot takes, GR.
He couldn't nail the job, so he.
Yeah,
Good
Jonathan, do you know that? Have you heard of those stories about Armie Hammer?
No.
Yeah, he got kind of canceled a while back because all those women came forward saying he wanted to eat them alive and stuff. And it sounds like it's his sexual preference, kind of. It's like what he likes to do in the bedroom. It's like it's kind of like his.
He nibbles.
What would you call
He
it?
nibbles.
What would you call that? It's his fetishes, I guess. He likes to nibble and bite and maybe
He
too
likes to
far.
do this.
But mostly he was eating people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I always leave this show so well educated
Always
on
learning,
the
right?
happenings.
Always.
Jonathan,
Of
it's
the
going
West
to take
Coast.
some time to earn my trust.
Yes,
The best
yes.
goes.
One day, but as
One
they
day.
say in Gladiator, not today.
I can't hear you.
You remember that line in the
Oh,
best
it's
line in
great.
Gladiator?
Yeah, it's so
Never mind,
good.
never mind.
It's so good. It's so good.
Don't fuck around.
I
Don't
love
fuck
that
around, Peppy.
line. But you had to have seen it to understand it.
Fantastic.
All right.
Let's move
Well,
on.
great hot
Next
takes.
victim.
Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes across the board.
Thank you.
And sure hopes that she has health insurance paid up. Woo! That's a massive, massive biting right there. All right, Jordan, are you going to go first, or are you going to send it over to Jonathan over here?
You
You
know
can try
what?
Dave. If I can't, I imagine. I don't think Dave can do it. I try all the time.
I think Dave's nipples are too sensitive.
I know, right?
Don't
One day
bite
Dave's
him.
gonna phone
He's
in.
probably
One
locating
day.
him right now. So
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna take this.
Hey,
Oh,
awesome.
as he slams that MXD, Jordan's feeling.
My hero.
He's feeling like he's got the touch tonight himself. All right,
I'm gonna
Jordan.
try to hammer through this to get to my Batman take.
Right on.
All right. Make it happen, Jordan.
You're
Yeah.
gonna
play
hammer
hard to
through
get, little
You
bit.
have to nail it.
Hammer, Armie Hammer, hammering it through.
Armie
play
Hammer
hard to
all
get,
day.
little bit.
All day.
But
All
you
right,
gotta
Jordan.
nail it, guys. You missed the joke.
Nobody cares.
GR.
I can't
Oh,
hear you.
Oh.
Work. He's still trying to.
I know you're drinking, Ron.
It's true. All right, here we go. Here we go, Jordan. We believe in you. You got this going on.
Let's
All
go.
right, Jordan. It's hot take
I know.
time. Hot takes. Ron's not here, baby. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot take time, Jordan.
Squid Games, who cares? Andor, of course it's expensive. It's Disney. Armie Hammer, are they recasting Hannibal Lecter? Maybe he's good for that one. Andrew Garfield denies Spider-Man. Of course he does. That Marvel, they get slip. Daredevil and Avengers, yeah, of course. He-Man, normal guy, it makes sense. They'd always do that in theater. Film. James Gunn. No, hang on, I'm skipping that one. Shining Vale on Max. Who the fuck cares? Meghan Markle back on Instagram again. Who the fuck cares? Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson. Tyson, right hand, right hand, right hand. And Buddy the Elf. Christmas was rough for him. Batman. Now we're on Batman. This is my take. Brian probably already knows where I'm going with this. Aquaman.
Oh.
Feature, baby. That is Alan Richardson.
Alan Richardson. I could kind of see that. You know what, Jordan? Honestly, great hot takes, Jordan. Great hot takes.
I think
All
we're
right.
gonna get a Batman announcement after the Creature Commando season's over. I think we're gonna get something.
We could. Alan Richardson. You think so?
I think he wants it bad. I think it's his time to shine. He's the perfect age to be not too old, but old enough to have a son in Damian Wayne as Robin.
Jonathan's looking him up right now.
Yep.
Jonathan, throw that picture in if you can too, and show the audience you get a picture.
There are so many options. Is it a black guy?
What?
No, I don't think I'm looking at the right one.
It's on Amazon. You'll see him.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. Let me pull up this picture. This guy
Good
can
drawing.
do it. Here we
Yeah,
go.
he wants it. I think he wants it
Wants
bad.
it bad too. He's been in interviews saying he wants to be Batman.
I'm
This is kinda
afraid
like-
to hit a button here, but I'm going to do it.
All right. What are you doing? You
Here
gonna
we
try
go.
to share?
Here we go. Yeah, tell me if it's not going to work.
No.
It's not going to
All
work.
right.
But
It's
I see
okay,
who
Jonathan.
it is. I see who it is. And you know what? I can see him as Batman. Why not?
You know what? I'll put him on here. Here he is right there. He's wearing some nice little glasses right there too.
What the fuck is that? That's from that photo.
Here, make him here for Jordan. Make him nice and big. Here we go, Jordan.
There we go.
Woo!
There we
he
go.
is.
That's my boy.
You got some nice spectacles on right there. Yeah. And I know GR used to
Is that his Clark Kent disguised with the glasses?
could be. I know GR used to watch Reacher, and but I know he was pretty good on there. I guess I never watched Reacher, but they're coming back for another
Reacher's
season
good.
of that too. Yeah. Well,
Well, it was a great show until he opened his mouth about politics,
Oh,
and then I quit watching it.
that's the thing.
No,
You
that was
gotta
all I
watch
was gonna
politics
say.
when you're an actor. When you're an actor, you got to watch out. You're a brand, and a brand has to shine. That's what happens. Great hot takes. We're down to Jonathan now.
This is
Mr.
Reacher.
McFadden.
I just said that's Reacher.
That's
we'll do
Reacher.
it.
We're down to Mr. McFadden, everybody.
I'm ready.
From the show. That is Reacher. You're right. Reacher. That's what Jordan thinks will be the next Batman. Let us know what you think about
No,
that.
not gonna
you
happen.
Jordan?
You don't think so, GR? I think Gunn will cast him. I think he's already cast.
Well, only time will tell, Jordan.
Hey, if
Well,
he
there's another gun
Right.
bomb.
All right, Jonathan. It's time to get serious.
Okay.
We're getting down to work. We're getting down and dirty. It's time for Jonathan's hot takes like never before. You're getting the most golden hot takes that have shined down for generations, landing smack down in your flower bed, making flowers grow, making the chinchillas quiver in pain and seduction. And I'm excited to see what happens here. All right, Jonathan, here we go. It's hot take time. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Get it. Hot takes.
Squid Game. I actually just finished the 2nd season. I love everything about it, but I still don't get the name. Andor. When I was reading your email, it said Squid Game, Andor, Armie Hammer. I'm like, well, why not just take both? Someone in this room. Daredevil. Didn't quite see that one coming. He-Man. In the email, I read it as Haman, and I'm like, who's that?
He-Man.
And then you're telling me that he's going to be working in a comic book shop? That's ridiculous. He can't work in retail. That just shows you the pussification of America is happening right now. Creature Commanders, love it. Batman cartoons, I can never get enough of them. Keep making them. Shining Vale, never heard of it, but I'll watch it tonight with the Santa and the Martians. Stop hating on Meghan, I love the Royals. Mike Tyson should do a movie with Arnie. Bring the biters together. And my favorite elf moment of all time is when he gets hit by the cab. Love it.
So great. Great hot takes, Jonathan.
That's how I roll.
Take better notes. I can learn all of this stuff as you guys talk about it. I have no idea who Armie Hammer is. I literally thought it was like giving us the option to do either of them or take both of them.
He's a lousy actor that likes to eat. Yeah.
Oh boy, GR.
He was up for
have you
Batman at one time.
He was. And he was in The Social Network. He played the twins in The Social Network, both twins. And he also
Well,
was
maybe
in The
he'll
Lone
go
Ranger.
up for Gunn. Gunn will like him.
Oh,
I would like to see
Hey,
an
and James
old
Gunn, I
Batman.
trust.
Do you remember, what was it, Batman like 2099 or something like that? Or
Beyond?
Batman Beyond, maybe that's it, Batman Beyond. I liked the grizzled, old, rough Batman.
They're supposed to do that with Michael Keaton, and it got canceled.
I know.
Oh,
They
see,
got
that would have been cool. Same with
They're
old
supposed
Wolverine. I love that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, that makes more sense to me. I mean, I would have loved that Batman Beyond. I love Keaton, though. In Keaton, I trust. That would have been freaking great. But unfortunately, James Gunn came in and canceled it and said, we're not going to do that now. We're going to reboot everything, and which is what we do every time. So anyway, it depends on how Superman does, and that we'll find out if it will actually work out moving forward. Yeah, Lone Ranger. Lone Ranger. And Johnny Depp was
I love that
Kato.
Queen. I love that Queen remembered Aquaman and Smallville.
He was Tonto.
I said Aquaman. None of you had a clue.
Tonto. Think about the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet, GR?
Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah, I do. You aren't old enough to remember.
Yeah. It's true.
old enough for what? I watched them all. GR.
Remember the Green Hornet.
I did watch the Green Hornet.
Wasn't that
with
like an
Neil.
old
This-
radio show?
We had Nick at Night, GR. It wasn't.
The Seth Rogen movie, right, GR? The Seth Rogen movie?
I remember it.
Well,
Hey, remember?
I watched
Remember
the
when
fucking
Batman-
original, you asshole.
Hey, GR. Remember when Batman and Robin met Kato in the Green Hornet on the TV show?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
What year
He
was
wasn't
this?
alive, but I watched it with my grandpa all the
19.
time.
No, I want to
In
say
the year of our Lord.
66.
Yeah, it was around
Okay.
66.
Okay. And who did he meet? He met Kato and who?
The Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet.
Green Hornet
Okay.
was a big thing back in the day. It had a big TV show.
Yeah.
I was thinking it had to have been in the mid '90s, around the time that
But
he drove
I used to
OJ
watch
around.
reruns.
No, it was way pre OJ. I think
Pre
OJ.
Kato.
Yeah,
was
this
like
Kato
a
was
kid.
different. This Kato was Asian.
Ah,
Yeah.
A guy
Great hot takes.
named
Celebrate
Lee,
diversity.
You might have heard of. Kato was a guy named Bruce Lee.
Yes, he was. Bruce Lee.
finally, a name I recognize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
100%.
Pep Star time.
And Bruce Lee at the time was like
Calm down, Mickey.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, great hot takes one more time, everybody. We're going to put it out to the chat right now and find out who is our hot take master, the first hot take master of 2025. The first person to win hot takes on season 3, episode 1 of Kruse Control. We're going to find out tonight, and I can't wait to see who will be our winner. Maybe it'll be GR down there, huh,
Put
Pepe?
that tongue away, GR. I call along you.
It would be Jonathan.
Oh, we'll find out.
And don't vote for
Take
yourself,
it.
Jonathan.
Take it. Oh, don't vote for me. Oh, wait,
I
hold on.
believe
Let
you
me go
guys
back
are
and
drunk.
change it.
Calm down, Pepe. Calm down. Anyways, again, Jordan, defend your Batman right now. Why do you think, one more time, get on that pedestal, get on your soapbox. Why is he the Batman to rule them all?
Dude, he's a good actor, man. I'm all for Alan Richardson since I've seen him as Aquaman in Smallville. He's good. He's a good comedic actor, too. So if James Gunn wants to bring some comedy into it a little bit, he's good with that. And, dude, the dude's a beast. I mean, he is a straight up beast. And, like, the thing is, so you cast... this is a problem for James Gunn. He cast Corn Sweat as Superman.
Yeah.
I talked to you about this, Brian. Corn Sweat's 6'4". 6'4". You can't cast 5'11" Pattinson next to 6'4" Corn Sweat as Batman and Superman.
Yeah, that's a big problem. You think about height, sometimes you'd be building apple boxes up so they can actually be on the same, same eye line, same eye level.
You look at that silhouette, I mean, I think he's just teasing us. I think we already have a Batman cast, and if it's not Richardson, it's somebody big. Like, big. Like, I mean...
What about John Cena? Could he do it?
No, he's already Peacemaker.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And John Cena would be a weird Batman, I think. He has a build for it. I mean, that's like putting Dave in there. And I love Dave, but I can't really see Dave as Batman either.
Richardson really wants it bad, and I know he's been like, I don't know if he's been auditioning, but I know he's been pursuing Gunn. He's been pursuing this.
Yeah,
so,
there you go. Also, what's the guy that played Soldier Boy wants it too, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's his last name, Zobo. Zambo.
He's in there too, Jensen Ackles. He's in there too because Ackles actually played Batman's voice in a couple of the... he was the animated Batman in a few of the newer movies.
Hey, man, might be an option. But he's like 5'11", isn't he?
Yeah, he's not that big.
5'10". Dave, I'm sorry you can't be Batman. Okay, man, I'm sorry about that.
You're right.
I know, man. I know you want to be, but
He could be.
He could be, but I don't think he wants to be it, right,
I
Dave?
mean,
You don't want to be Batman, do you?
See, Gunn said in his interview he hid as much as he could because he wasn't committed, to the suit, to what he's wearing. But he didn't hide his build. So he's got to have somebody in mind. He's got to be a big dude.
Got to be a big guy. Got to be a big guy.
Let me ask a question real quick in terms of these universes, right? We've got the Marvel universe. We've got the DC universe. It seems like Marvel isn't afraid to do some repeat performances, right? Like one actor is playing two different heroes or one hero and one villain, and that seems to be okay as long as they're different movies. But in DC, it's like once you're in the universe as that character, you can't do anything else. Am I correct on that?
We're going to have a conversation about that a little later here, too.
If
Because,
you're in the universe, but DC's resetting their universe. That's later on. We're talking about...
Because there's a big casting happening at DC that is very controversial in a lot of ways, but I think very fitting. We're going to wait to talk about that.
Unintentional foreshadowing. Did not mean to do that.
That's what we do. We foreshadow all day, every day.
On purpose, Jonathan. We can tell.
Do not give me credit for being that good.
Oh, Zombo says Marvel's way ahead of DC, and oh god, ugh. Yes, and movie-wise they are, but in comic book-wise, DC's a little more adult.
I guess my big question though, for when it comes to another big franchise, is He-Man, and I would say, Jonathan, are you
Drink.
excited about He-Man's new version and Jared Leto and working in the comic book store?
I think Jared Leto is an incredible actor. I'd love to see what he can do with it. But He-Man can't work retail. That's not He-Man. He-Man has to be what's
But he
his
doesn't know he's He-Man, Jonathan. You have to remember that.
They're doing the Superman story. He came from Eternia, raised on Earth, doesn't realize he's He-Man, still thinks he's just plain Adam at the comic book store, and then he finds the power sword that crashed on Earth with him.
But in the cartoon, he was a prince,
This
right?
is Superman too. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
He's a prince.
Yeah.
The Prince of Eternia. That's what he was.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
he was a scrawny he was a scrawny wussy Prince of Eternia.
Yes, but I'm saying set it in the same location, setting, and time that we had when we were little kids watching the cartoon.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
the 80s Masters of the Universe wasn't set in the same location. That was set on Earth because they were cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the movie,
Dolph
the live
Lundgren.
action
Yeah.
movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Courtney Cox, Dolph Lundgren.
Courtney
What a great
Cox,
movie.
first film.
When I think He-Man, I think about being 3, 5, 6 years old, and that tiger, was that He-Cat or whatever?
Schnarf.
Ranger.
But the Schnarf was in.
Battle
I'm thinking about.
Cat.
I just got
Battle
Thundercats mixed in there.
Whatever.
Schnarf.
And
Darkness? I don't know.
it was a very good
Thunder.
snarf. though. That's a very good
Thunder.
snarf. Wow. Okay.
Your nerd.
But
I got that
That's-
shit locked down when they book me one day. I'll be Schnarf all day.
You totally, honestly, you
Lionel.
should talk to somebody. We should get that. We should at least get you an audition for that. But I liked that cartoons version of He-Man, and I know what they do in Hollywood. They change everything, but I feel like we could actually do a remake of the cartoon with the same look, the same haircut, the same
I think
everything.
it might still happen. We don't know how much Earth is going to be involved in this because supposedly Skeletor, from what I read, what Brian sent us, Skeletor is going to come after him, bring him back to Eternia. So we might still get all that.
Okay, I don't like the idea of He-Man having a part-time dead-end job. You know, I don't like that.
Here's a favorite
prince.
comment right here. Why hasn't Brian
Not a
been cast as
cashier.
Skeletor?
I think he could do it.
I would have beat Jared
Yeah,
Leto,
he-
man.
Because
Yeah, bad
Jared Leto
agent.
is always cast as the freak of the week.
Yes, he is.
He really is. He really is. But he's just gonna be like, I'm Skeletor.
I hope
That's what he's gonna be doing.
Who's the
James,
guy?
you bitch.
Who's the guy that played the Scarecrow in
Cillian
one of
Murphy.
those Batman? Yeah, I think he would be a pretty good
that would be a pretty
Skeletor.
good Skeletor.
Yeah, I'm still holding out that he gets cast in more stuff because he's great. I love
I
Cillian
love
Murphy.
him, dude.
There was something else he was actually up for. What was it? Oh, it was Doctor Doom. There was rumors he would be Doctor Doom. And
Yes!
they cast Robert Downey Jr. instead. I'm like, Cillian Murphy would have been amazing. He would have killed it. Yes. Jared, don't buzz me.
My point. You see my point there.
Right.
Why is Iron Man now Doctor Doom?
It's a different universe.
Who knows?
He's a different universe Iron Man. He's multiverse, all that bullshit.
We're not running out of Hollywood celebrities.
Actors,
We
they're
have
out there.
other leading men.
No, they were trying to find something. that would
Really?
cause some
We
buzz.
do?
They were trying to find what, Jordan?
They were trying to find somebody that caused some buzz. They had their thing coming up. They just fired Jonathan Majors, and they were trying to find something that would cause everybody to go, Marvel's back, baby!
Yeah.
I mean, I guess bring in Jamie Foxx. He'd have been cool.
He's Electro already. That's the
Oh,
problem.
jeez.
He's Electro.
That's
there are
not-
too many
that is
heroes.
Marvel. Yeah, I forgot. That is in actual canon now.
And he
I
was just
understand
in
now.
No Way Home. So it's like a whole thing, you know?
Yep,
So I
that
guess
is
I
canon now.
understand now why they're using him over again, because we really have run out of actors, haven't we?
No, we don't. Why isn't
No,
Tom Cruise
Cillian
gotten in this
Murphy.
action yet? Cillian
Well-
Murphy, it's another person.
Tom
Tom-
Cruise would be a
Tom who?
great Doctor Doom.
We do not know
Been awesome.
if this is the Doctor Doom.
Brad
This
Pitt.
is the multiverse.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah.
John-
Can you imagine?
No, we get so many.
Jonathan,
multi-
Tom-
Doctor Doom.
Tom Cruise would make a good Doctor Doom if you give him a real big platform to stand on.
Or everybody else just walks in a trough, and
Yeah.
he's
I mean,
elevated.
It's like, remember when
Get
they
to the
made
castle.
the Reacher films?
The castle.
Did you ever
That's
see
a-
the Reacher? Did you ever see the Reacher films?
Yeah.
Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Nothing like the books.
Tom
Don't bother.
Tom Cruise is what, 5'5"?
Well,
Jack
5'8",
Reacher in the
5'7".
books. Oh, okay, 5'8". In the books, he's 6'4", 270.
Owen Richardson's size.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I may not like him politically, but as size-wise, he
He
does
looks like
fit
Jack
the role.
Reacher. He does fit
You're
the role.
saying in the movie he doesn't look the same as he does in the books?
Yes.
Jack Reacher's a
Yeah,
well-known.
I actually read books. I know that's.
I read him too, GR.
anti-American,
I read
I
the
guess.
Jack Reacher books. I read him
GR.
before.
We'll go get in, Jordan. Get in there.
No, I read him before like the movies came out. Like my mom worked at a bookstore.
I've
I
been
read Jack
reading
Reacher. And
I
when
actually
see the-
met the author.
Oh
and-
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's nice, real nice guy, and his son is equally as nice.
And when I watched the movie, I was like, "Wait, Tom Cruise is taking on Jack Reacher? What?"
Well,
You're right.
as soon as I heard that, I just went, "Oh God, give me a fucking break."
Yeah. Did you see the movies, GR? Have you watched them?
Yeah,
They had
Yeah,
scenes
the
in
only-
there. They had scenes in there that I'm like, there is no way Tom Cruise. Like, they had scenes in there that I compared to the Jack Reacher show, and I'm like, okay, Alan Richardson, I could believe that. Tom Cruise beating up a bunch of guys outside a hotel room, breaking their arms.
Hey,
Not happening.
oh, the bar scene where the girl,
Yes.
yeah, that was a joke. I went, no. The one thing that was really good and really accurate in those was in the second movie where the guy was a sniper. Those scenes about what a sniper would do from the bridge were totally right on.
Well, there you go, GR. That's one thing. That's some studying behind that. That's probably Tom Cruise behind that too, right?
And GR would know
No,
about
that was
sniper
somebody.
reality of that.
Yeah, I did it once or twice.
I'm just saying
GR.
that's a compliment to them if you're complimenting the reality or the
Well,
authenticity of
they
those
use-
scenes.
You're coming right.
They used either a SEAL or a special forces guy that had been a sniper, because that's not the kind of thing that the average person would know about.
Yeah.
About
Well,
using
speaking of
a thing
snipers,
like
though,
a van.
GR, snipe away, GR, snipe away. Meghan Markle's coming back. How do you feel about that?
The slut is not gonna do well.
Oh,
There's
shit.
a lot of women that are going to watch her, I think.
There's a lot of women. A lot
Well,
of people gonna
let
watch
them,
her.
but I guarantee you, one group that's not gonna watch her:
Queen, fuck yeah. Who's that?
the royal family.
Oh, we'll see. Maybe they come back in their good graces, GR. Maybe this cooking show and gardening together will make them love her again.
Am I the only
Yeah,
person
yeah,
that doesn't
right.
know why GR hates her?
I don't get it either. He hates a
Yeah,
lot
GR.
of people I don't get.
Well, just because I'm not a James Gunn fan, that's why you don't understand. But
Oh, I thought you meant that's why you hate
Markle-
Meghan Markle. Like, that doesn't make any sense, GR. Why do you not like her so strongly?
Yeah, GR, tell us.
when I see anybody takes a member of the royal family and turns him into a pussy whipped wimp, I can't have any respect for either of them.
And GR has been hating about her for a long time here. So this has been an ongoing thing on
Right.
Cruise Control for about 2.5 years. So
Since we
2 years.
started.
Since we started, right? Whatever. It's been 2 years. But it's
But
our
I
third
won't
year,
push
so.
it any longer. I won't push it any longer. Thank you for that clarification, GR.
Yes. But one last
You're
thing,
welcome,
'cause I think
Jonathan.
One last thing fast before we move on. One last thing. Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man 4. Is he going to be there or is he not? Thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm going to say he's going to be there.
We all don't buy his bullshit.
Yeah.
Jonathan doesn't
There
know
we
what
go.
we're talking about.
No, I mean,
Slick crowd.
Like,
I know who the guy is, so yeah. Why wouldn't he be there?
Yeah, right.
If
I
it's
think
not a
he's
multiverse story, he won't.
Yeah.
But he's definitely
he's-
going to be in Avengers.
He's definitely coming back. He's definitely coming back. And we all believe that. So he can lie, he can joke, he can say whatever he's going to say. I think at the end of the day, he'll be back. He will be back.
is it Friday? Pep Star's not an alcoholic, so I'm just trying to figure this shit out.
Pep, you've definitely been drinking. Anyways, we have a winner of hot takes. We have a winner of hot takes.
All right.
And I'm going to close that right now. We're going way over tonight. We're having a great time today. We appreciate you as always. And without further ado, the very first winner of Hot Takes on our Friday edition of Kruse Control
Daddy.
We got some vibrato.
Jordan Sell, our Star Trek man himself.
In the game, baby.
Congratulations, Jordan. Congratulations. You have won Hot Takes. How does it feel, Jordan?
Oh, I'm back in the game. It's been a few.
It's been a minute.
Pretty sure I won around Christmas last time too. So
Hasn't been that long, has it?
well, no, it hasn't been that long, but I did. I started winning some hot takes around Christmas, so it's good to be back in the game around Christmas.
Well, Jordan, you won because
I'm a nice man. Yes, I'm an ass man. Oh, I'm an ass man.
congratulations, Jordan. Congratulations.
It was my deep knowledge of. Somehow, I'm probably the only guy that knows Alan Richards' whole filmography.
You know?
You knew who that was just from the outline of the cartoon. That's impressive, man.
That looks like
Impressive.
Hey,
Well, speaking. Yes, Jordan.
I'm calling it because I'm the one that went to Brian after Man of Steel aired, and I said, they're doing Batman v Superman. And he told me, they're not doing that yet. And guess what? 3 months later, Zack Snyder said they're doing it. So I'm calling
Zombo,
it.
he's an ass man.
Zombo,
He's an
take
ass
the
man.
S
That's what
off
he
the
is.
front.
Great
So
hot
he's I'm
takes,
a
everybody.
Batman?
Sass man. No, it's ass man. He's an ass man. Great hot takes, right, Queen? He's an ass man. Great hot takes. And speaking of our ass
I
man
hope
himself,
your wife
Mr.
doesn't
Tom
see all these,
Holland.
Jordan.
Watch out for GR. Watch out. Tom Holland's back in the news, everybody. And Tom Holland says he's going to retire soon. He said it before. He's saying it again. Can we talk about that? This might be a short conversation, but Tom Holland is back in the news one more time. He was doing an interview with Men's Health, and he was talking about his career, his life, where he's going. And he said that he's got his whole idea when he's going to retire. He says he's going to retire very soon. And when he has kids, at that point, he says, when I have kids, you will not see me in movies anymore.
Oh, bullshit.
I'm going to golf, GR. I'm going to be a dad, and I will disappear off the face of the earth. That's what Tom Holland said at 28 years old. At 28 years old. 28 years old, Jonathan. And he was just, I'm looking at you, Tom.
Wait, he's 28?
Yep.
He still looks like he's 12.
I know. Good for him. Round of applause for those jeans.
Yeah.
Are you sure he's 28?
28. I just forgot
Yeah,
today.
he's got to be damn close because he got cast as Spider-Man as a 15-year-old at 21, I think.
Yeah, he's 28. He was born June 1st, 96. He's 28 years old. And,
That's some good genes.
I see people online. I'm going to blast John Campea for a second right now. John Campea said he believes this because, you can't get back those days when you're a dad and, he has all the money in the world. There's a certain amount of money you can make and then you're going to stop. That's not fucking true, John. I don't care. You blast me. Bring me to your show. I'll talk to you about that, John Campea. We'll have a one-on-one. I'll go one-on-one with John Campea. Let's do it. Let's do it. Retire from acting. That's what he says, Zombo. I'll tell you, he's already said this once. He did that Apple TV Plus show, and he said that he was all messed up. He was drinking too much. He stopped drinking. He said he was done acting, and then he signed on for Spider-Man, and he came back. So it's like, honestly, sometimes there's not enough money for some of these people like this. And I honestly, also he loves doing it. He just signed up for like 3 more Spider-Man movies. And on top of that, too, he just signed an exclusive deal with Sony where he's going to produce more movies and act in these movies on top of that. And then he's just doing this Christopher Nolan movie coming out. And if Nolan asks to do another movie, he's going to do that movie too. I'm just saying, like, you're at the height of his career at this point. You're Spider-Man, but you're getting opportunities elsewhere that are beyond Spider-Man. You're being treated as an actual, like, full-fledged, like, superstar. You're not going to stop at this point. And Zendaya's not going to stop too. She's the same level as he is. Their stars are right here right now. And honestly, they're actually way up here, but where they're at in their career, they're right here. And then they go even higher. And to me, he says this all day because, again, actors say they're going to retire, just like Jim Carrey recently. I'm retiring. And then what happens? They don't. So I don't believe it for a minute.
He blows $300 million.
Yeah, that happens, Jerry. Blow too much
money. Nobody likes Campia in the chat. Nobody.
Really? They talking shit about Campia?
Campia has a bad take on just about everything.
I know. And Jonathan's like, who's Campia? We started Kruse Control to go after John. We didn't go after him, but I saw John Campia doing this, and I was like, I can do this better.
Dude, I like watching John Campia, but he does have some bad takes. I do like watching him. I
like watching him too. And I tell you what, John Campia, you have an open invitation. Come on Kruse Control anytime you want. We can talk some shit. We can talk the business. And we have a conversation. He had his career where he worked in a long time in the business, but now he's been doing his show for a long time. He unsubscribed, Zombo. For me, I thought I've worked in the business in a lot of ways that he hasn't, and I know the business, and I thought I could bring something different to the YouTube verse.
And we have people. Brian.
And we keep going. We just keep going.
John Stick seems like he's always been. He's a journalist. He's an interviewer. You know what I mean?
What is Jordan describing?
That's Dick. John Stick.
Stick.
Man.
I know where your mind was at. I know where your mind was at, John.
Wild on Friday night.
Yep.
Stick.
You know,
you got to drink instead of having tea. That's what it is.
Jordan,
that's my mistake.
But
Jordan, one second, Jordan. I'm sorry to cut you off, but Jonathan needs to know what's happening now. You know what's happening, Jonathan? We were just.
Hey,
all right, Jordan, continue, please.
All right. So I used to enjoy watching John Campia. I'm not going to blast him too much on this. This isn't the topic.
No.
But he seems entitled to me, like when he got uninvited.
Nice man!
Oh, sorry, Jordan. Sorry, continue.
Didn't he? It was recently he got uninvited, or he felt he was slighted because he didn't get a Disney invite to some movie premiere or something. I remember him saying that.
Exactly right.
He just felt entitled to me. Like, I'm John Campia. I should be there.
And he's been in business for a long time.
And he
I
actually
get that,
said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean,
he acted
honestly,
like a bitch.
Oh shit!
Why am I invited?
There was a whole episode he did on how he wasn't invited to something, and I'm like, guy, come on.
Jonathan, aren't you happy you joined us tonight?
I'm having a blast.
He blasted Disney. And then he went on this. So he's been riding. He's been riding Disney's boot heels for years, praising everything Disney. And then the minute he don't get invited to something, he's so anti-Disney.
Guys, when I become SAG president someday, I'm gonna sit down with the mouse. We're gonna have a conversation. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation just like Zendaya is having a conversation about what's happening right here.
There's no way that he will retire. He may think.
There we go, Jonathan. Get us back on track.
He may think that he's going to retire. But for those of you who are a few years older than 28, when you look back at when you were 28, I'm sure you said you were going to do a lot of things that you didn't do, or you said you weren't going to do a lot of things that you ended up doing. I think when you've got this level of celebrity, you're not really working for the money anymore. So I understand that he's saying his priorities will be his family. Beautiful, lovely.
He's in love.
But when something comes
bullshit.
when something comes up and he wants to do it, he's gonna do it.
Ryan,
No
there's one more face you need to put there. The Dune Man needs to be in that picture, and then you'd have all three of them.
Oh, you talking about your Chalamet, GR's favorite young actor?
Oh, yeah. He needs to be with those two, and then you have the three current
Well,
hottest.
I saw recently Zendaya was saying she helped Chalamet decorate his apartment, and she said he was like a teenager living in.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she did.
It was a weird conversation. It was like you could tell she was a little bit awkward about it, and then she's like, "Well, he just didn't really, like no, he didn't have a bed frame, or." I'm like, "What are you doing in his apartment?" Oh, that's a sidestep. That's some hot gossip we don't know really about. I'm not trying to say that Chalamet is getting his Chalamet ding dong going on with Zendaya. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I agree with you, Jonathan. I think that at the end of the day,
She can come here and decorate if she wants,
Maybe there's
well,
trouble.
GR, that's thirsty.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. GR, calm it down. Slow your pants down, GR. Jonathan, I agree with you 100%. What I think is true is like, maybe he's young, he's saying, they said it twice, the second time he's saying it. And, you might have aspirations for that, but at the end of the day, like, the business is fickle. And I think he's going to learn a lot in the next few years and how lucky he is and how much opportunity he's going to have moving forward. And I think that he's going to realize that he would be it would be a bad choice to walk away. I think he will be.
When I said, what does that matter? I was referring to whether or not Chalamet's mattress is on the floor or not. but I
what I was saying.
I'm just saying, at 28 years old, you don't know what you're going to be doing in 10 years. It doesn't matter if you're a multimillionaire or if you're making $28,000 a year. So I think the intentions are sweet, but let's see what actually plays out over the next few years.
They're pure. They're pure like
I think
GR's soul.
reality might.
No, he's 28 and in love. When you're 28 and in love, he's at that age, he's thinking of wanting kids, and he's thinking of having that great upbringing of bringing up his children, and
Him for man.
it's gonna happen. I mean, it doesn't mean he's gonna quit, but maybe he might take a break, or not a break, but less roles.
You think so, Jordan? You think he's going to do that? You think that there's a world where he would actually like step away? Like, look at this. Like someone calls up like Nolan, like right now, not even offering him a script, not even saying what character you're going to play in the Odyssey, and he took it on. Do you think that if another big director called, he would just turn it down?
I don't know. As a father myself, I never thought I would be that way. But if I was him, I'd keep doing Spider-Man, maybe Uncharted. But if somebody called me up and I had the money not to work and I could just spend it with my kids, I'd be like, I'm not working. At least.
And Inframan is saying, is it really that hard to be Spider-Man though, Jordan? Do you think so?
No, he could still be Spider-Man. So, but in my opinion, I think what he means by taking a step back is maybe he'll take a little break when the kid's a baby, toddler age. But he's not gonna retire.
I can't imagine. Chalamet is the flavor of the savor. That's what I would say. Chalamet will not stop. Can't stop, won't stop, Queen. Isn't it? What is she wearing? She's wearing something that makes GR's tongue hard. That's what I'm saying. Oh, calm down. Calm down. That was probably a step too far.
That was the line of the night right
Amazon.
there. That's the line of the night.
It's lost our Amazon tonight. We just lost. GR. Well, he retired. We talk about GR. We talk about all the time. Hold on, GR. We talk all the time, right? There's actors saying they're retiring. They're saying, I'm done. Jim Carrey just did it. We've said it multiple times. My milkshake's done. I'm going home. Do you believe that he's actually going to be done and step away for that family man life?
Not only no, but fuck no. I mean, will he maybe take a short break, as Jordan said? I mean, I'm a father of a few kids, and yeah, they are important, and you're going to take, as you said, less roles while they're little. But you're not gonna fucking retire. This is what made you able to take that break. You want to spend time with your family. Oh yeah, I like that. And then anyway, going on. But the bottom line is, family is important, but career is as well.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep working, especially in this business. If you turn down too many roles, there won't be any more.
It happens. I don't know if that happened for Tom Holland. Maybe.
Tom's not
think
going to
he'll be
quit
okay.
working.
He'll be okay no matter what he does. I mean, remember when not that I'm a huge sports ball fan or anything, but remember when Michael Jordan retired and then came back playing baseball? He was supposed to be out.
Yeah. That was it.
And then
He
comes
was
back and
terrible
does-
at it.
Well, but the point is, he was able to do whatever he wanted because he had already achieved greatness in something else, and he wanted to try his hand at a new sport. Maybe
Plus,
Tom
he's worth
Holland,
about $1 billion. Didn't
right?
hurt.
Maybe Tom Holland will come back and try something else that's not Spider-Man. Maybe he wants to, stretch his, what do they call that? Broaden his horizons a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I like that. Broaden his horizons.
Information says, well, it made me know if he retires. Broaden your horizon. Maybe he'll start directing. Can you imagine Tom Holland directing?
I don't know how he would do
Shoot
it. I
your
have
rep
no
better.
reference to that.
Oh, shit, GR. GR's getting feisty tonight.
Anyway, best of luck
Friday.
and congratulations on your retirement, Tommy.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
And Uncharted 2, I think,
Well,
is
I
still
get-
in development.
Yeah, it is.
Tommy, I like that, Jordan.
One more time, Jonathan. What would you say? One more time?
I was just wishing our friend Tommy a happy and momentous retirement.
Jonathan, that was so good. Tommy, enjoy your retirement. That was
enjoy it.
classic.
Yeah, but
Tommy.
I'm sure people were talking back in the day when Rick Moranis said he was stepping down and nobody believed him.
Rick
happens.
Moranis. Wow.
I love Rick Moranis.
Yes.
We did the Valley. Over
he
here.
He had a different reason, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because his kids, his wife had died. He took care
His
of the
wife had
kids. It
died,
was different.
yep.
I love
But
Rick
he still
Moranis.
hasn't. His kids are growing. He still hasn't come back.
No, he did like one voiceover thing.
No, he's got grandkids now.
Yeah.
I still would
And
love
as a
if you guys
grandpa,
ever
I
watch.
can relate to that.
If you ever watch The Valley, which is behind
I
me
mean,
right here, we did The Valley. He would have been great for my father in that show. That's all I'm saying.
I can see him playing Dean.
Everybody's quiet on that front, huh? No one believes me. I was like, "Fuck you, Brian." I'm just saying, if you watch The Valley, he'd be good. Whatever. Fuck you guys. You know what I mean? Fuck you guys and fuck P Diddy, because P Diddy's back in the news. And honestly,
God,
wake
here
up
we
in
go.
the morning being like, "Fuck P Diddy," and P Diddy's back in the news one more time. Because the Peacock documentary is coming out. Can Jay-Z get away from this? Will it be okay? People are talking out. It's time for some Diddy talk.
Hey, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I will be locked up because I'm a bad boy for life. Allegedly, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail because I'm a bad boy for life. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Meow.
So did
Huh.
whoa.
To P. Diddy?
Diddy, you say meow to P Diddy?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
The thirsty daddy's had a few
Jonathan
tonight.
No, I was being honest,
Allegedly.
Bubba likes him.
Allegedly.
Hey,
Yeah.
So Diddy's back in the news. Diddy is back in the news again, and Jay-Z's been in the news multiple times. That whole thing back and forth about Diddy and Jay-Z, allegedly, with another B-list celebrity, raping a 13-year-old. It's been like a big thing going on. We've been talking about Diddy for a long time. We have. I think Jay-Z's hoping that dropped out. I think the B-level actor is apparently getting that dropped off. He's hoping it will be. I don't think he'll get dropped off, guys. I'm be honest with you. I think they're trying to nail everybody around Diddy's empire right now. I think anybody that's really close friends with Diddy might have some issues moving forward legally. I think it's going to happen. Diddy can't get out on bail, and they're going after his whole cycle or his whole circle of friends. But right now, the Peacock trailer has dropped for the documentary about Diddy, where there's bodyguards coming forward, producers coming forward, friends coming forward, and now we gotta talk about this. We talk about Diddy all the time on this show, so let's watch the trailer and find out what we think about this new chapter in the Diddy case that will probably never end. And here we go. Let's watch the trailer right now.
Sean Combs is a monster.
I want to speak about this now because I've witnessed everything.
I think Sean Combs can get away with anything.
I've known Sean since he was 4 years old. That's my little bro.
He already knew what he wanted.
I could be your manager, just give me a chance.
I went to a lot of puffy parties. These were the parties that you needed exclusive access to get into.
He thought that if people fear him, they respect him.
Honestly, I didn't want to be around him unless there was cameras.
That's scary.
Nobody's shooting me. Nobody's shooting me. Nobody's shooting me.
When Puff was around, it was like, uh-oh, get it together or this could be over.
You got me acting crazy in front of all these people.
Something is not right with this.
I've been with Sean for quite a while, and I've captured a lot of moments. Anytime the studio or any rooms is red, it's making love and sex. Some of the ones who went in the room, for sure they were underage.
They said they could ship me off and sell me to anyone.
How did this superstar music mogul become an alleged monster?
And I can show you how we have fun and stay out of jail, too.
Well, that part didn't work.
Yeah, that did not work. That did not age well, GR. Did not age well. And it's a lot. It's heavy. It's late in the evening. But I would say this, honestly, that's something that might be very damaging. I think moving forward, it'd be hard to find a jury for this trial. That's what I can say. It'd be very hard. I think everybody knows P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, Diddy, whatever you want to call him these days. Everybody knows him. And as these allegations keep stacking up, anybody that's in his circle is going to have problems. I just think so. If you've been to a Diddy party, you're going to have problems. Jay-Z is, he's been around for a long time. Married to Beyonce. Honestly, he might get this case dropped. He might not. The judges dropped it one time. One judge said he wouldn't drop it. The judge said wouldn't drop it, GR. But now he's trying again. Do you think this will be dropped, GR? And do you think that this documentary will actually change anything moving forward for the actual case that has been building and building and building against Diddy?
No. This guy is... I'm going to try to be diplomatic here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. This dirtbag has screwed around in so many ways with so many people. When the shit hits the fan, there's going to be more people in our industry that are damned. It's going to be sad.
I'm worried about being a big thing like that, GR.
Oh, I honestly believe, and I'm not saying this because I don't dislike what the dirtbag has done, which I don't. But when you get that many people involved, and this goes all the way back to the 1920s. I mean, when big stars did shit they shouldn't have done, it created an immense downhill slide for other people. And this guy, I mean, he got too many people involved because he couldn't keep his you-know-what in his pants.
Well, the fact they're all saying they're scared of him too, GR. They're all saying
they're scared of him because they were scared of him, Brian, because he had the power. But now the bitch doesn't have the power. He is the bitch. So he's got to live with it. Because people are going to go, he made me do this or he let me do that. And people do, this happens.
This
There we
documentary,
go.
though, you see
Yeah.
the trailer for it, GR. Do you think this documentary will shed any kind of light on anything, or do you think that at this point people are going to have their opinions and that's it?
Well, I think their opinions are going to be voiced. That's for sure. But when people talk, okay, I've had a few. The people in
their GR.
law enforcement, big words are tough.
Words are hard, you guys.
When they hear they investigate what you say. You say, "Oh, he made you do this." Then they go and talk to other people and find out, "Did you hear about that man? What went on?" And he could be as innocent as snow, but if enough people talk and they hear the same thing from numerous people, maybe you aren't as innocent as snow, and maybe you are the dirtbag I think he is.
Never heard that before. Innocent as snow. That's a good phrase right there. Innocent as snow. Snow is very innocent, unless it's turns into ice and becomes an ice queen, and that might stab you, and that's not good. But GR, I agree.
Ouch.
I think that honestly, right? I think you're right. I think that people have formed their opinions. I think that there's people that are going to be speaking their minds that haven't before. They're feeling more comfortable to come forward, and I think there's going to be a lot more developments, GR, with this. With the Jay-Z thing, and again, and then also with 50 Cent, and I didn't mean to put fireworks in there, and then 50 Cent. Happy New Year!
I got a bang out of it, Brian. Thank you.
I just think that this is only going to spiral into more conversations, and these hundreds of people coming forward. I think no one's safe right now, GR, and I think people are freaking out in Hollywood, and this is going to make more people freak out. That's what I think. And I know Jordan loves Diddy, this conversation the whole time, talking about Diddy. It's his favorite thing on a Friday night after having a few MXDs. It's his favorite thing. But Jordan, the famous trailer is here. The famous trailer is here. What do you think? Are you feeling different about Diddy right now after watching that?
No. Diddy did it.
Do you think that it will change anybody's mind at all? And do you think that anybody else is like quaking in their boots in their boots right now?
That's what I'm wondering. How many other celebrities? Because everything I hear or read is he could take a lot of people down with him. So that's what I'm looking forward to right there. Is I want to see how many people he's taking down with him.
Dude, I'm intrigued by this too, because there are a lot of people out there that are saying like, oh, we better watch out. You better watch out because people are going to be like, it's going to ruin, it's going to take Hollywood down. We're taking Hollywood down right now. We're taking the music industry down right now because of this whole situation. At the end of the
Brian, this is Queen comment right here was one I was referring to if I was sober.
Yeah.
That was the first of the big.
Round of applause for G.R. Waters. Round of applause for G.R. Waters. Our technical thirsty daddy.
Right, that was the first of them.
Fatty Arbuckle. That's a long time ago. It was a long
I
time
said
ago.
the 1920s.
Yeah. And when you first said 1920s, I'm like, whoa, what? I mean, 1920s in Diddy. I mean, that seems, but I get what you're saying, GR. This is, I mean, it's not a conversation to joke about. It never is. The whole Diddy thing is nuts. We have to make ourselves laugh always, I think, though. That's a big thing that comes down to the business. It's like, we got to find a way to smile and laugh, even through the darkest days in history. The world wars and all of that, we had to find a way to laugh, or we cry too much, you know? In a situation like this, it's hard to believe that this was going on for so long if these are all allegations again. But it's hard to take that moment and be like, was this really happening behind closed doors? And no one said anything. And so I have to laugh, or I'm going to be upset, I'm going to get mad, I'm going to hit something, I'm going to cry about something. And that's not any place mentally I want to be, right? It's just not. I just want justice to happen. And I think we're going to get a lot more of these documentaries, Jonathan. I think they're going to keep coming. We're going to have a lot more situations. People either bank off this situation or they're going to tell their true story. But I'm going to ask you this question. Is this going to be hard to decipher moving forward? What is reality and what is someone taking advantage of the situation? And do you think we'll ever know? And is there any kind of jury out there that can actually be, separate from all that and actually be true to this case?
So I think I'll work backwards. I do think that there can be a jury that is obviously I mean, yes, they'll know who Diddy is, but I do think it's possible. Now you're going to have to look pretty hard for it, but I do think it's possible to find somebody who can look at all the facts. But I think a bigger question is, are we having the right conversation? Not us, but as a society, are we having the right conversation? Did he do it or didn't he do it? I think the conversation here is, where else is this happening? Because everyone's so focused on Diddy right now. I bet this is happening in other industries and areas where people are making just ridiculous amounts of money. So if it's happening here, it's probably happening in other industries. There's got to be a way to educate people, not just the stars, but the party goers or the minors or anybody that could be affected by this, by peer pressure, by feeling like if they speak up against somebody with wealth and power that they're going to be hurt or their careers or their families and their bodies injured. I think we have to educate people. Should we set the example with Diddy? Yeah, we should. But I don't think the documentary should do that. I think the courts should do that. I think this documentary is going to be pretty sensationalized, which is, fine because it'll get more people to watch and pay attention. But I think we have to make sure that A, he gets a fair trial, and B, justice is served, and then we need to start doing something after the fact and educating people and letting people know not just that it's not okay, but why it's not okay and what to do if you should find yourself in a somewhat similar situation, and make it easy to come forward if you did happen to find yourself in that unfortunate situation in any industry, period. Thank you.
Jonathan. Because this should never happen. Anybody, even what they're saying, some of the accusations, the allegations of these young kids, a lot of times, young, I would say up-and-coming actors, musicians mostly, that are just trying to find their path, and they want to be around, somebody that they respect and they believe in, that went through a lot of trials and tribulations, get where they want to be, and you look up to somebody. You should never be in a situation where that power dominates and conquers over your, of course, rights, your ideologies, your comfortability, and your rights as a person to be, not abuse. I mean, abuse is bad. Abuse has been happening for years. We don't want to be abused by people, especially celebrities. Abuse of power has been happening for a long time. And we got to find a way. And it's not just the music industry. This is showcasing the music industry. We had Harvey Weinstein before in the movie industry. We've had people in different businesses across the board. Abuse of power has happened everywhere. You're right. The biggest thing is to stop the abuse of power so we can actually live and create the best products across board, any spectrum of industry, and we can thrive and drive in our business without having to worry about, feeling abused.
Who was the first person to come forward about Diddy? Do we know?
I know his girlfriend was a big one. Cassie came forward. And when Cassie came forward, she sued him. And then they settled for I think it was $15 or $20 million. And then the videotape came out from the hotel room where he had paid $75,000 off to the hotel to bury the tape, where he was physically throwing her around and violently attacking her. We played on the show before. You guys can go back and watch it. And then it just snowballed from there.
I guess the reason I ask that is people are coming forward now. Mm-hmm. I would wonder, are they coming forward now because they really do care? They're more comfortable to do that now, or because it's sort of the hit thing to do and they'll get attention for it? Where were they the night it happened? Did anybody call 911 the night they saw a minor in that room with the red light on and say, hey, I'm getting that kid out of here, I'm calling the police? I feel like that's, and people in the chat, that's what I'm referring to when I say educate people, not how to not be dirtbags. Because I agree. Was it Infa or Zombo? Somebody said if you have to be taught how to not be a dirtbag, you probably already are one. I'm talking about the people who
Very
are
well
the
said.
guests.
That was Queen. It's
Right.
Queen, yeah.
Queen. I'm talking about the people who are the guests, or the people who witness it, or the people who work in the hotels, or the food and beverage people. Like, if you see something, say something. But don't just come out and say something years later when it's the hip thing to do. You know, say it when you see it. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's the biggest thing, and people don't sometimes. People get scared, people get nervous. It's a power move. It's a lot like that, GR. It's a lot of that stuff. Power moves, and then the people fear them, they say.
I think it's more than that, though. I think what Jonathan was saying is true. You see it, say it. But I think right now, the reason a lot of people are talking is fear. They were at these parties and they participated in some form. Not necessarily, I'm not talking about them doing minors or anything like that. I'm saying they were there and they did things that maybe they shouldn't have.
That's
but
the
they
thing
did
too.
them.
That's the thing that's
And
going
now
to come out more and more.
And now they're scared shitless that they're going, oh my God, I could go to jail and whatever. And now they're in fear of their freedom.
And GR, though, I hope that this changes it.
I'd like to see a real
I would hope. I'm sorry.
You don't get it, GR. What are you saying?
No,
Get
that
it,
was,
GR.
that was my bad.
I mean,
Go, GR.
we talked about it, and thank God for Queen, who's not drunk, who knew what I was talking about when I was talking about the 1920s. The casting couch, unfortunately, has been in our industry for way too long. And it needs to be done away with. And I don't know how we do that. I honestly wish I had that answer, Brian, but I don't.
Well, when I become SEG president, it'll be done. It'll be done.
And I hope to God that's true, buddy. Because
I'll go to work, man. I'll go to work. This shit's insane, GR. It's not right. It's not cool. I have heard about this shit for a long time, and a lot of us have. We've heard about a lot of these celebrities, and people ignore it. They laugh about it. They pay them off. They take and abuse children all the time, and they take advantage of people. That's not right. People that are the weakest part. People that have given up all their aspirations of their life and their dreams, their family time. They've moved here for a reason to conquer the world, and then they can actually do great and do something amazing to actually have and fulfill themselves in a way that never could back home, back in the small town America. All of that, and they come to the big town of Hollywood. They come here for something, and then they get freaking abused. And they're celebrity people that are supposed to be someone they trust and then someone they respect takes advantage of them. Oh no, that shit's done. That shit's done.
Make me their bodyguard, and I'll stop it.
There you go. Yeah. I think if, like I said, if we educate young people now that this has happened, and I don't know what those lessons would be, but if you teach them that it's okay to speak up and what abuse truly is and what it looks like, I think that's a start at least. But I would like to see a real documentary, not one with the dramatic music. And I guess what I mean is more like a 60 Minutes kind of thing, where the real journalists sit down and they ask questions of Diddy, of the people that have come forward. I don't know if we're going to get that, but I do hope that at least parts of the trial, if there is a trial, which there should be,
in May,
are televised. Not the part that would identify somebody that shouldn't be identified, but I'd like to see some of it. I think it's important that society see some of that. Otherwise, we're putting out there that you can do whatever you want if you have wealth, power, and fame. You might get knocked down a few rungs by the media, but you still have your money, so you'll come right back. I don't know.
Yep. I hope so, Jonathan. I hope that we can actually do something to showcase this. we can prove a point. We can end this kind of situation from happening. As Queen was saying, she knows somebody too. We all have probably met at least one person. I know I've met people that have suffered because of the casting couch, have suffered because people have taken advantage of them that were in power. And every industry of life, Hollywood's not alone in this. I just know we're going to figure that out. We're going to figure it out. And one day this will be done. And I hope, if anything else, after this whole thing's set in stone, it's done, the book's closed on the Diddy chapter, we will be better as a society and a business, and we will have learned from something. That's what I'm saying. And I hope that James Gunn has learned from DC for Jordan's sake here, because we have Lobo cast, Jordan. I know Jordan's very upset. He doesn't like talking about serious shit sometimes. Lobo, DCU, and now we have our official casting. And not to change it so drastically, but it's a tough topic sometimes. And we respect you all when we have these conversations. They mean a lot. We respect you on the chat. We respect you all in the business. And we just want to tell you the truth about shit, what we see, what we know, what we've experienced. So thank you all for being here as always. We appreciate you. Let's loosen the mood. We've had a few drinks. Dave is here as always. Hopefully he gets his fucking internet in check, because I know Dave is trying his best for you too. One day he'll be here live and he won't be doing dial-up. I tell him all the time, Dave, you're too old for dial-up, man. It's too long ago. No one uses dial-up anymore. And he's like, I hear him dial. It's like, I'm like, damn it, Dave. I love you, but no one uses dial-up. Even GR's not using dial-up, right, GR?
You're right, but I'm the only one here that's ever actually used it.
That's not
I've used
true.
it. I've used it.
Talking about.
Yeah.
We've used it. I used to
use
get those America Online like CD-ROMs from Walmart for free. Remember those things?
There was nothing. There was nothing worse than buffering when you're trying to see a porn titty.
Yeah. On that note, more of those are coming because Lobo's coming, and now we have the official casting. Momoa has been cast as Lobo. Can we talk about that in our feature story of that night? Woo! My main man. Jason Momoa, everybody, has been officially cast as Lobo in the DCU. Now, there's been this call for this for a long time. If you see, here you go. Look at that picture right here. I mean, it looks like someone drew Jason Momoa a long time ago. It was like, I'm waiting for him to come along and be a Lobo. And he was Aquaman already. As we said earlier, Jonathan foreshadowed this earlier. We were talking about, has any actor played multiple characters in the DCU? Now, we're rebooting, so it's a gray area, but we just had Aquaman 2 like last year. And now we have, in the new Supergirl movie, Jason Momoa has been cast as Lobo. And it's a Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Deadline confirmed this. Jason Momoa confirmed this on his official Instagram. He actually said, he goes, I collect comics and I don't do so much anymore, but I used to my whole life. But I've always had one favorite to play, and that was Lobo, because I'm like, hello, it's the perfect role for me. And he said that he was waiting for it, and if they ever called him, he would say, fuck yeah, and he would take that role. And now he officially tweeted, they called. And then Deadline dropped the story. Lobo is an anti-hero known for his violent and irrelevant personality who hails from the planet Zarnia. I probably butchered that. Queen, you can probably help me on that. And then he is actually like, again, with Millie Alcock, Supergirl in this next movie, but Lobo possesses a superhuman strength, regenerative abilities, and which makes him, well, he's like Superman, formidable opponent, man. He's like Superman in a lot of ways. I don't eyes though, does he?
He has a really cool motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
Yes.
Motorcycle. That's what it is. He's a bounty hunter that enjoys chaos and destruction, and he was first introduced in Omega Men 3, 83. Jason. Oh yeah.
Take the beard off, and they're twins.
They're twins. I mean, he's
technically. I think there's been Lobo comics with the beard. So, I mean, this has been a long time coming. I mean,
it really has. It really has been a long time coming. Jordan, I'm giving you your soapbox right now. You get in there like you have never been in there before. Like it's your first time. It's your fresh time. You're getting in there. You're taking around those innards and figuring out. Jordan, Jason Momoa is Lobo. How excited are you? It's a long time coming, and it is going to change the DC universe forever.
Well, I don't think it's going to change the DC universe forever because Lobo was never like a main character, but casting Jason Momoa, I mean, that's perfect. I mean, you watch him in Aquaman, Justice League, look at all those films. He's pretty much playing Lobo anyway.
Yes.
He's fucking drinking. He's freaking just partying. He's like, yo, woo! That's all he's ever doing. He is freaking Lobo. I mean,
Oh, the ratings are better.
look at that. I mean, that mug right there. He's the main man, as he says. And I think he's going to bring a lot. Not as like, I don't know if he's going to get his own movie, but he's going to bring a lot to like side characters of DCU and bringing it in. And I can't wait to see him interact with other people. And I really do think, I mean, I've seen some stuff online. People were bitching that, oh, James Gunn gave in to Twitter casting. He gave him to Twitter casting. Oh, so I'm like, so people want a certain actor to be cast. And when they are cast, then the internet trolls them and says, oh, you gave in to Twitter casting. You can't have it both ways. All right, there's a lot of actors out there. There's a lot of movies. But, I mean, you all knew James Gunn likes to work with certain people. He likes certain people. He was going to recast some of the people from the DCU. I mean, Aquaman, who knows when we're going to get another Aquaman in his universe, if at all.
Never.
Like,
Too soon. It'll be too soon.
Day. Maybe one day, Jordan. Maybe one day.
In my opinion, there's nobody else better. I mean, look at that. There's nobody else better than Jason Momoa as Lobo.
Dude, look at that. I'm going to show you one more time. Look at this picture of him right now. And again, like Jordan's saying, like Aquaman will be recast someday. But you see it, and it's like, it feels like it's right, man. It feels like we've been waiting for us. He's screaming about it. He's been waiting for it. He was saying he wanted it for a long time, right?
I seen an interview.
Like, here he is right now, excited about this.
When Snyder was originally casting for BVS, and Jason Momoa did an interview, when Snyder called him, he thought he was getting cast as Lobo.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, you want me as Aquaman?
He's like, what the fuck, guys? You know? Like, but Jordan, you make great points here, too.
So he took it.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're going to take it. You're going to fucking always take it. You know what I mean? We're actors. We want to work with DCU. Like, Aquaman's a great role for him, too. But Lobo is, like, so
iteration of
perfect.
Aquaman wasn't bad either. I mean, I like Jason Momoa.
I do think he'll get his own film, like Zombo says.
Second one sucked.
Oh, I didn't mind the second one. Am I alone here? I didn't mind the second one.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, Jonathan. Fist pound.
Dude.
Wait, wrong way. Fist pound. This way?
What was
Bam, there we go. Fist pound that shit.
I love Tobo.
Tobo. But I mean, I saw Queen said he'll probably emasculate Supergirl. I mean, I'm interested to see where that goes in this movie. Again, Supergirl will move tomorrow based off a famous comic book. I'm interested to see how he works into this. I'm saying let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Supergirl is awesome.
Yeah, but is it based
Supergirl
after a
doesn't
famous
need to
comic?
have-
I mean, I think James Gunn's just going to start naming his movies.
Well, he's saying it's based off that comic, though. He's saying it's based off it.
Just like Brave and the Bold.
Nah.
That's never happening. Let's just be honest. It's never happening. Brave and the Bold. That shit's not happening.
I'm
Come
worried
on.
where Batman Superman, when they team up, is
Shenanigans.
the world's finest. He's just naming comic books.
You sound like a wrestling tag team, the world's finest. That's never going to happen, man. Zombo, we love you so much, man.
One thing I think is great, though, and we should do more of this, is championing what I would call a positive celebrity image. You know, that Jason Momoa, unless, remember, I'm out of the loop, but I don't think there are any big complaints on him, at least yet.
Everybody loves him.
I think he's a pretty stand-up good guy.
He's a partier.
Well, of course
Nothing
he
wrong
is.
with that. Nothing wrong with that,
Right,
Jordan.
right.
No, what I'm saying
Hey,
is
wait
he
a
just
minute.
likes to have fun.
Wait a minute, guys. He's a partier, so what? So are we.
No, what I'm saying is
Happy Friday.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying he's one of us. He just likes to have fun.
And
Jordan,
even
girls just
if
want to have
he's
fun, man.
Even if he's already played a DC hero or whatever, I agree with you guys. What Jordan was saying, the casting could not be more perfect. Sometimes you just have to stop and say, duh, yes. And
Yeah,
you just
if you see somebody,
cast them.
I think the casting director was probably like, why are we doing an open call for this right now?
Everybody else go home. The position has been filled.
I doubt they even had an open call. I bet you James Gunn looked at a comic panel and he goes, "Oh fuck, give me the phone. Where's Jason Momoa?"
Yeah, right. Fuck. Okay. We got this. We got this right now.
Well
It's gonna be
said,
great,
Jordan.
guys. GR, did you ever
We
see?
didn't have to have an opening.
Have you ever read the? Have you read the Lobo comics, GR? I know you go back in the day a little bit. Have you read those before? And do you think that this is like casting waiting to happen for a long time? Huh? You excited, GR?
Well, as I said, he is the character. If you look at those pictures, the Lobo was actually after my time. You know, I'm a little bit more youth deprived than you guys.
Yeah, that was our time.
Yeah, but the bottom line is, you look at that character, you see the face, and Jason is him. I mean, it's like, oh my God, it's a meld. You know, I haven't seen a character with the beard, as you were talking about, Jordan. But without the beard, I mean, they could be twins.
100% GR. Like, I feel like
I
said before.
The casting is. I'm sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
He said before, you always want to play that part. It makes sense, right, GR? Always makes sense. Like, just go for the typical. You see someone that fits the role, just cast that person, right?
Alan Richardson.
Honestly. Right, GR? Cast that person.
Yeah, I can do that.
Hey, there's Black Adam.
There's Black Adam. Perfect Black Adam ever. He knew it too. We cast him. That's what you gotta do sometimes.
Here's an interesting
if that's
point.
What all the world's got is Adam. It's a miracle we exist.
There's an interesting point in the chat, Brian. I love this. It's Queen and Zombo. Lobo is a weird choice for a Supergirl villain. Zombo says he was actually more of a Superman foe. Jordan, what do you think about that? Is Lobo a weird choice for Supergirl?
I think so. I mean, people remember. I mean, Lobo. People remember him being more of a Superman villain because of the animated series. Really delved into that.
I loved. That's where I found out who he was.
And
I loved him in that.
I think it can work because he's just a bounty hunter, and who knows? Maybe he's hunting Superman and he runs into Supergirl. You know what I mean? I mean, we don't know the story. We don't know the script. He is more. He's not really a villain either. He's just like a bounty hunter. I mean, it's not like Superman kills him or Supergirl kills him. I mean, they even team up sometimes because they're like, oh, hey, our interests align.
I team up with Supergirl.
Yeah, our interests align. Let's do this right now, and then we'll hash out our problems later. So
Could it be a thing where James Gunn, Jordan's like working this in because people have been asking for it, or because he fits it so we're just gonna try to slide this character into the story?
Well, that's what I'm wondering too. Was it always in the script? But in James Gunn, I trust, and he says they're not greenlighting anything. They're not greenlighting anything.
GR salty.
Until they have a perfect script. I don't know if anybody else read that. That's why Clayface is greenlit already. He's like, why are you doing a Clayface movie?
You're going back to another villain.
Clayface is going to be awesome. It's like a low-budget horror movie about Clayface. I'm excited about that.
We're doing Clayface because the script was great. He says nothing's going to be greenlit till the script is perfect. So I gotta believe him till I see a bad movie.
Yeah, me too. This is a whole thing because I think that, I saw some chat about Supergirl, like the CW show. Queen said it was horrible. Queen, I actually worked in the first season of Supergirl, and I loved everybody there. I gotta tell a quick story fast. I laughed my ass off. We were shooting Supergirl in that main news studio. I know I told Jordan this story before. It's like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and Supergirl, she had her dog on set, right? And her dog walks in. We're about to do rehearsal, and her dog takes the biggest piss ever in the middle of the set. The biggest pee ever I've seen a dog do. And it was so big. The AD looks around, he grabs a coffee mug, and he puts it on the floor like a spill and said, set deck, and he walked away. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, can you imagine walking up and have to go clean up a big pile of piss, thinking someone spilled coffee, but it's actually a dog's pee on the set? It was weird to me.
Better than a person's pee.
Okay.
Yeah, very. And but they were all great in that cast, even though that show didn't do that well, and it got worse when they went to Vancouver. They shot here in L.A. I mean, I liked it too. I was in the first season. I have a little cameo in the first season. I play
find it, and show it now.
I play her assistant. So there's a little
spot.
spot
Directly at the camera.
Find it.
I'm not looking at the camera, Jordan. Look at the camera.
Directly. Yeah, I was like, Brian.
Don't tell us about the clip. Show us the clip. Find it. Find it. Find it.
I can't find it right now. I can't find it right now.
What episode?
You know what I really hated? You know what I hated about Supergirl?
What's that?
After watching Superman and Lois, how much they bitched Superman in that show.
They bitched him bad, man. He was like, Clark's somewhere. Clark is somewhere.
He was always weak, too. He was so weak. He's like, you're stronger than me.
Yeah. Hey, man. You know, he gave in.
Supergirl wanted him, and she couldn't tell him that.
Wait.
Oh, I thought you said.
Supergirl's his cousin.
Am I putting words in your mouth, Queen? I thought you said you didn't. I thought you said it was horrible.
Point?
Am I putting words in your mouth, Queen? I'm sorry if I did. Let me see. I'm looking at Queen's comments. Queen, tell me how you feel about Supergirl, really. Did I put words in your mouth? I'm sorry if I did. I love you, Queen. That show I enjoyed. I enjoyed it for the first season. I worked it too, so that's a whole thing.
I think I got through 3 seasons, and when they bitched over Superman, I'm like, I'm done.
Bitch is definitely the word of the show. Like, if this was Sesame Street, today's show is brought to you by the word bitch.
Oh, I thought I saw you say something about the CW show,
Thank you very much.
Oh, Zombo. Sorry, it was Zombo said the CW show was horrible. Sorry, Queen. Brian's had a few drinks, and I was quickly flashing through the chat. So, Zombo.
I thought she was cast. She was a perfect Supergirl cast. The writing got terrible as the seasons went.
All of those hero shows like The Flash and
hey, don't trash The Flash.
No, listen, The Flash is my favorite hero. That's
I
my
like
favorite
that,
hero.
Brian.
No, wait a minute, Brian. Come on, don't tell me you didn't check out towards the later seasons.
I mean, it became very formulaic, but I still watched the whole thing. I still watched it. I had to finish it. I gotta see how the fucking sausage is made, man. I want to see how it ends.
I'm the same way. I'm still trying to finish the last season because I'm like, this got terrible, but I'm like, I gotta stick with it.
But
you're still in the last season.
The first season is awesome. The first season of those shows, same with Arrow.
Always.
The first season is awesome.
I gotta say that the second season of Arrow was better than the first.
Okay.
When they Deathstroke.
Yes. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, they're all good, and then it's like, I think shows should have like a 4-season cap, maybe.
Like a cutoff.
I mean, views went too long. I mean, they're just like isn't Arrow like 8-9 seasons, and you're like, oh. I mean, Smallville was 10 seasons, and I stuck through it all.
Dude, I watched the last season. That's all I watched.
What did you just say?
He called you a sucker. He said you're a sucker. He said you're a sucker.
No, my wife. I'm a Superman sucker. My wife's like, so I never.
Whoa. I want about your personal life, man.
Well, I never watched Smallville when it was on.
You never even asked, man, but that's all we need to know.
I'm a big Superman snob, and I told my wife when I met her, I was like, "You watch Smallville? That looks." I was like, "That looks stupid." I'm like, "That's not Superman." She's like, "You got to give it a chance." So we sat down, I bought it.
Inframan and Jordan.
Right. I was like, let's watch Smallville.
You know what part of you was thinking on that?
And I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. But then it got terrible, but I'm like, well, I'm sticking with it now.
The problem with the CW shows was that formulaic episode that would always happen. That would be like a filler episode. They had so many filler episodes.
So
they could have. I get the cast
Smallville,
is working, Jordan, but cut the episodes down, man.
Even from Smallville, I noticed. So they always try to do that cable 22 episode thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you could really
Great
cut
for
down-
actors.
Yes, great for actors. You get paid, you got jobs, but for storytelling purposes,
crew.
they always have those filler episodes where you're like, this could really be 13 episodes, and you get your point across.
They have formulaic was the perfect way to describe it too, because all of those shows kind of center around the same types of areas. You know, like CC Jitters in The Flash is the same thing as that like other cafe.
You're right.
You know, it's all the same stuff. Even the camera work, like they're always slowly panning instead of being static in this. It's the same process.
What hurt
just with
the
different heroes.
I love The Flash starting out, and I think what hurt The Flash was the first season was so freaking good. And they had the best villain in Reverse Flash. I mean, what's his name that was cast? I can't.
I know exactly who you're talking about. What is his name? I'll find
Oh,
it.
he was in Superman and Lois too, Jordan.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was. Kavanaugh?
Yes, Kavanaugh.
Yeah,
Eobard
Thomas
Thawne's
Kavanaugh?
character. Is it Thomas? No, is it Thomas?
What? Anyway.
I think so.
Matthew. No, not Matthew.
It's
I'm
coming.
Matthew.
It's coming here.
Oh,
That's the character's name. That's not the actor's
Yeah,
name.
Eobard Thawne. I think it is Tom.
Tom
Is it Tom
Kavanaugh.
Does he go by
Tom Kavanaugh. Dude,
Yeah.
Not
he
Thomas,
made that
Tom.
show. He made that show. And like his Eobard Thawne and like him being the big bad in the first season, everything else after that was like a letdown because you're like, dude, that is you shot your wad. You shot your wad.
That
It really
happens
was a terrific
sometimes.
show.
It happens to the best of us, Jordan. Happens to the best of us.
But now we got Lobo. And
right,
I'm
GR.
looking forward to it because I don't think. I think what's his Jesus Christ.
Jason Momoa?
Jason Momoa, thank you. He's there to have a good time. He's not going to
Yes, my son.
overshadow anybody. He's not going to. I think he's a good choice.
We hope you're right, Jordan.
I know. In
really
James
do,
Gunn,
'cause
we trust. In James Gunn, we trust.
Well,
Can
you're
we
a
please-
sucker. We already figured that out.
Can we please just see the clip of Brian in Supergirl playing Callista
I can't-
Flockhart's assistant?
That's asking a
Next
lot right
one.
now.
Is it? I mean, you could just tell me the episode number. I'll find it.
It was like
Zombo
it's
asked, "What
season-
about Batwoman?" Well, after what's her
Oh,
name quit
Batwoman.
after what's her name quit after the first season, it went downhill.
Batwoman was
GR for
great.
you.
It followed that same exact process that all those CW shows took. So you know that you don't have to tune in like after season 3. You know, it's like, all right, that was great. What's
Yep.
next?
You tune in for the crossover. You tune in for the crossover.
Yes.
I love the crossovers. They were so good.
Everybody loves the crossovers.
Yeah. I love they brought Brandon Routh back too as like
Oh,
Superman.
yeah.
That was fucking great.
Yup.
I hope though, like the new Lobo, because Lobo was in was it CW where they had him cast in there or something
No,
like that?
no, he was in
Or was it the
Krypton.
DC?
He was
Oh,
in
Krypton.
Krypton
Hey
season
guys,
2.
we're off track, way off track.
It's
No,
true.
we're back on Lobo. We're back on Lobo. So Lobo was like some. I didn't watch it yet, but he was like cast like he was a skinnier dude though. But he was on like season 2 of Krypton.
I know. I mean, I like Krypton. That was a great show.
I like the
I wish
first
they would've
season. I
done
haven't
more.
watched the second season.
Dude, you didn't finish it? They had Brainiac on there. I'll show you here, Jordan, right here. Here you can see him. There's there's a little picture right here for you of him. This is who he was right here, the cast of Lobo from that.
Yeah, but wasn't he a
liked him.
skinnier dude though?
I mean, like he wasn't.
He wasn't
was
Jason
skinny, but he
Momoa
wasn't-
size.
No, he wasn't Jason Momoa's side, but he wasn't like he's not Superman, but he looked like the part to me. I don't know. I thought it was good. I just
Yeah,
think
Krypton
though.
was on like the Sci-Fi Channel, I think.
Oh, it was on Sci-Fi. I liked it. They had Brainiac as the villain. You had Brainiac. We were.
I
on-
know you
we were
love
on Krypton.
I know you
I
love
fucking
Brainiac.
love Brainiac.
Why?
Brainiac should always be the Superman villain. Why have we not
Thank
done
you,
it
Jason.
yet?
Why
He's
is
the most
that,
intelligent space alien ever that lands down and can fuck
Brainiac's
Superman
a
up.
villain. You're hooked on all those anti-heroes, Brian.
Well,
Right,
GR, I'm saying,
Brainiac ain't in it.
I'm saying for Superman's villain, though. Superman should be fighting Brainiac. Why has Superman never fought Brainiac, the most intellectual alien that can conquer all of Krypton and come to Earth and like dominate the world and take all the
You don't
resources?
think
from
Lex
Krypton?
Luthor is a better villain?
No,
for
Brainiac's so
Superman?
much better. Brainiac's so much better.
Andor shrunk it down for his museum.
Brainiac is like a fucking alien brain. He's like a spider alien brain. Come on, guys.
But isn't
He's a
that
genius.
why it doesn't work? Wouldn't Lex Luthor be better? Because Lex Luthor is a human. Superman comes to our planet and he's got all these powers and he's flying around and looking through walls. And then there's a mortal that actually can figure out how to stop him and does it over and over and over again.
But Jonathan, what is Superman?
An alien.
Bam! Alien versus Alien. First Predator, first Bruce Campbell from The Evil Dead. Let's make that fucking movie. Let's go.
Oh my God, I would watch
So,
that.
for anybody out there that doesn't know, Brainiac...
I'll go with Lex Luthor.
GR, because it's the bald crew against me. Even Dave down there.
Hey, I will do Luthor.
You're in a minority,
If the actor is
Brian.
right,
It's
if
true.
the actor is right, I will do Luthor all day long. But Brainiac, I gotta go with Brian.
I'll do Luthor.
You're right.
I
you're
gotta
right.
go with Brian. It is time for Brainiac.
It's time. Jonathan, I'm sorry I said that. That might be very sensitive to some people.
No,
but
what are you talking about?
before the show started, before you even came on, it was GR and it was Jordan. They were talking about how they were calling this follicle-less faction tonight or something like
Don't
that.
bother me.
Follicle
I shaved
challenge.
this, man. I shaved this.
Follically challenge.
That don't bother me at all.
I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, what? Like, this would be a great idea. They put Dave down there and it became a whole thing.
You ought to wear a swim cap, a bald cap on the next show when it's all of us.
That would be great right now. That'd be
Like, what's his
awesome right
name
now.
that they're all accusing on the new Superman movie. He wears a bald cap.
Who?
Oh.
Supposedly, there's a big controversy that Nicholas Hoult is wearing a bald cap.
Nope.
Seriously?
I got the wrong guy.
I would shave my head like that. I would shave my head immediately to be Lex
I think
Luthor.
he did shave his head, but I think they still put a bald cap on some actors to hide the
Feel my
like
job,
stubble.
Brian. I see you did.
GR, let's say GR, you're starting your career off. You just came back from Hawaii, right? And they cast you as Lex Luthor, right? You still got that long flowing blonde locks that you had for years. Would you have shaved? They were down to your shoulders to play Lex Luthor.
Fucking ain't right, I would.
Damn right, GR. That's an actor. That's a fucking actor. Yeah.
Bring it
I
up.
mean,
Anyways,
I pull the hair back between,
Peppy's mad.
but
All right, I'm bringing
But
it back.
bottom line
Why
is-
was Gene Hackman wearing so? Why was Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor known to wear wigs? Because
Why?
Gene Hackman refused to shave his head.
well,
That was
but let's face it, Gene Hackman was a name in those days who could afford to say "fuck you" if I don't want to.
But you think you'd still shave the head? I mean, a lot of actors still do it.
I thought he would have, Jordan. He should have. I'm just saying.
But he
should've.
didn't.
Kevin Spacey did it, and we know Kevin
That's
Spacey's
why-
controversial.
That's why at the end of the movie, when he's like, "I'm Lex Luthor," when he goes to prison, he rips off his wig. That's a total bald cap.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because Gene Hackman refused to shave his head.
Well, Lobo is coming, Jordan, and he has no bald cap necessary.
He's coming for you, Jordan.
He's coming for you, Jordan.
My
He's the main man. First person in DCU to come over and be two characters. And Mickey Mouse, is scared.
Well, I hope they let him have his cigar. I think the guy looks
I think
good.
Mickey's very confident. He
Only
ain't
time will
worried
tell.
about losing.
All I want to know, when's George Clooney coming back as Batman?
He did that. It was called The Flash, and it bombed.
Someday over
He's
the
still in
rainbow.
some universe somewhere.
Jordan. I loved it too. I loved it as much as you did, but it bombed. And George
That
Clooney
movie
is the
bombed?
Love that
Oh,
cameo.
the Flash bomb.
Who the hell-
Bad. Fucking bad.
Dude, I love that cameo when he shows up when it's George Clooney and he's like, "Who the fuck is this?"
He should have pulled up he should have said the bat card. Never leave home without it.
Yes.
It's fucking great. That's what he should have done.
He should have got out of the
I
car.
do.
with
I
Chris
never leave
O'Donnell.
home without my badge card.
He should have
Right,
got out of
GR?
the car with Chris O'Donnell.
Say goodnight, Brian.
Oh, that would have been great.
That
would have been awesome.
Fucking dope. But I will say this. We just lost. I think GR just pieced out.
No, he's still there, but he's offline somehow. He's
GR's like,
gone.
fuck you guys. We're talking way too long about Batman and Lobo. And I gotta tell you, I loved him coming back for that. Everybody's bringing the bald cap. It's true. He had a bald cap. You know what? And that's awesome that that this knowledge is out there, that people know it. But I would say this, like, I think this Lobo casting is great. I think the Flash should have done better. I thought the Flash was all right. I'll be fucking controversial. I thought it was okay.
CGI killed it.
The CGI was a little rough. But you know what? That happens sometimes. We're not in like 2055 yet. When we get there, the CG will be fixed. You wait and see. We'll fix
I
it
want
then.
Michael Keaton to come back. That was the best part of that movie.
Best part of the movie. Give me more Keaton. Give me more Keaton Batman. Please
now he's
bring
Michael
Black Clooney
Keaton
with the
Douglas.
Bat card. Yeah, now he's Michael Keaton. No, he's just Michael Douglas again. I guess. Sorry, if he wants to be called.
Is he?
Oh, no, I think he's keeping the Keaton, but he's Michael Keaton Douglas.
Yeah, because his real name's
Right?
Douglas.
Well,
His
I
real
know
name's
that,
Douglas,
but he
yeah.
went back to that?
Yeah, he says he's going back to his real name. He says, I'm at that age now. It was supposed to be in Beetlejuice. They didn't actually do it, and he was mad about it. So, or he said it was when I first did it, so I didn't really. I'm not going to make a fuss about it. But moving forward, you're going to find that Douglas coming in.
That's
So wait,
weird.
is he dropping Keaton completely?
I heard he was dropping it. Like he said, he might put the Keaton in sometimes.
It's got a
but he was gonna drop
name.
it.
That's a brand.
He's going to do the Keaton Douglas on certain roles.
We'll see how it goes. We're gonna find out. GR. I'm interested by that too. I love
He
Keaton.
goes, no, we don't need more George Clooney as Batman. And I
Who
say,
said that?
Zombo. And I'm like, yes, we do.
Well, you
bring
remember
back
the
Adam
story, right?
We
You
need-
remember?
We need
Go
the
ahead.
bat nipples.
Oh no.
They're always hard and they're always ready.
We don't need the bat nipples. I'm sorry.
Bat nipples on the suit.
Oh
Well,
boy.
you're an ass man. Why are you worried about nipples?
Jordan's an ass man.
Hey, let's bring back Chris O'Donnell as an old Nightwing.
You know, I feel like he's too busy working out with working out on those NCIS shows and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Whether he's on CSI. I don't know. He's hanging with it's not LL Cool J, is it?
Dude,
Which one is he with?
I seen it.
Who's he with?
Yeah, it's NCIS,
Which-
I think.
Is it NCIS? Which one is it? NCIS?
It's one of the. It's like
CSI, NCIS, NCIS
yeah.
New York, NCIS Miami. I mean, I looked at that show when I
NCIS
first moved here.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. That's the one he's on. He's on
Queen,
the Los
controversial topic here, Queen. Queen
He
says
was
she doesn't
on.
mind the bat
It's
nipples.
canceled.
Hey, do you know? I seen an interview recently. Chris O'Donnell
Bat nips for all.
he has his Robin bat suit, and he still wears it for Halloween sometimes with his kids.
You know what I said? I said this. Does he fit in it, Jordan?
I'm sure Chris O'Donnell's still pretty. You forget they made the cod piece a little bigger because he had to have a bigger one than Val Kilmer. He said.
Good evening, everyone.
TMI.
Welcome to the
I'm
Kruse Control.
sorry.
You guys never seen
Anyways.
I watch much behind the scenes shit.
You're out of time.
Keep going, Brian.
I know we're out of time, Peppy. It's been a long show.
Time.
I know, Peppy. It's been a long show. I know. We appreciate you as always.
2.5 hours.
Okay, everybody. I know, Peppy's. Calm it down.
People
like this
suck.
All right, Peppy.
Sometimes people suck.
I know.
I give you
I
a
know,
hard
man.
time, Mike, but it's nothing but love.
Mike's not
Mike.
here, Peppy.
I give you a hard time because I love you.
Right name.
He's
I
busy
think-
on the Queen Mary.
I think
Mike-
Peppy's
Gotham
drunk.
NCIS. Yes.
I apologize.
Awesome.
Thank you, Peppy. I think everybody's drunk. I think Peppy's drunk. Peppy's in a little
CSI
rush.
Gotham. There we go. They were supposed to do a Gotham show. Never
in a
happened.
good way or a bad way?
James Gunn cut that.
Good way.
Oh, well. Shit happens.
for your hot takes.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't even happen anymore. But
Hey,
everybody,
Mike,
Lobo's
I'd
coming.
vote for you for your
Lobo
hot
is-
takes. Outstanding,
Peppy.
baby.
Peppy's drunk.
Hey, Mike.
Thanks, everybody.
Great job with the outtakes.
Shut the fuck up, Peppy!
Keep going, Brian.
Peppy. Come on, speed it up. I don't
Hey,
know
Mike,
what's happening
when you
with
get to these
Pepe
hot
right now.
takes, come on, speed it up.
Everybody,
Way off the rails.
Lobo is coming, and I can't wait to see if it'll be good, bad, or the other space. And I'm excited about Jason Momoa finally being able to play the character he's want to play forever. And Jason Momoa, I say to you, and I say to you one time, and maybe 5 times later, you are.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Happy Friday, everybody! Happy Friday! Hope you had a great time on Kruse Control. We went way over. We had a few cocktails. The first show of 2025, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. The X-Men theme, I know it from Ed. Hope you had a great time. Woo! Happy Friday. John took the glasses off for a second. He's like, there's some crazy shit happening.
I had to let my eyes breathe for a minute.
Well, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. Happy January 3rd, everybody. Hope you had a great time as always. And you gotta keep coming back. We love you so much. We really care about Lobo. I mean, Jordan does. Jordan cares about Lobo. And Jonathan does.
No, I will tell you, Lobo's not a favorite of mine, but if it's played by Jason Momoa, hell yeah.
You're right.
Thanks, Dave. Anyways, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. As always, we appreciate you. Happy Friday. Everybody, please put a big shout out to our man of the hour, our thirsty daddy that's rocking it out every night on Kruse Control, kicking ass in the chat, talking to you, bringing the facts, bringing the knowledge. Mr. GR Waters. GR, thank you for being here on Kruse Control as always. Hope you had a great time tonight, GR.
You know I did, Brian. It was great. Let's do it again next week.
We'll do it again next week. We'll do it again on Monday, probably, GR, right? Do it again on Monday.
That's next week, isn't it?
I mean, he is our technical director. He's getting technical at me. Yes, it's next week. It's next week. Appreciate you, GR. As always.
All right. Say goodnight to everybody else.
Mr. Jordan Salary by our Star Trek aficionado himself. Beam me up, Scotty, the man that we love so much. And welcome back, Jordan. Good to see you. Hope you had a great night. Happy Friday, Jordan.
I did. I'm sorry going geek on everybody for a long time. Moving way over. So I'm going to make this quick. Thank you, everybody out there. Subscribe. Don't forget to do that. You are what makes this happen. Thank you.
Pretty woman. Walking down the street, pretty woman. Pretty woman.
Oh, no nipple play, okay?
Thanks, Jordan.
You're an ass man, not a nipple man.
Thanks for Megan to see ya. And also from the show, everybody, Mr. Jonathan McFadden. Hope you had a great time. Good to see you, John. Thanks for joining in tonight. Appreciate you, Jonathan.
Oh man, I always have a great time on this show, and being the only sober one, that was new and different. But I always love coming here because I learn so much. I learned who Himon was. I learned who Alan Richardson or whatever is. I learned that GR hates the Royals, or at least Meghan Markle.
He also hates James Gunn.
Right.
Yep.
I feel like this is
Only
such an
Meghan
educational
Markle.
experience
I love the
for me. I will be back anytime you want me. Thank you for all of tonight.
I was banging 7-gram rocks. That's how I roll.
Thanks, Jonathan, for being here as always, man. I'm by winning. Win here, win there, win everywhere. Thank you all for being here on Kruse Control as always. If you're still with us, I know we're probably getting a little crazy. People drop off. But please keep spreading the love, spreading the joy. We'll be back on Monday. Happy New Year. Queen, have a good weekend. Everybody else there, Inframan, have a good weekend. We love you so much. You got to keep spreading that love, spreading that joy, spreading the ethos about Kruse Control. And everybody, we care about Lobo. We care about you. And we got to tell everybody about what's coming next. You got to tell, okay, honestly, you gotta spread the word. You gotta spread the love, but the joy of Kruse Control. I'm gonna draw this out for GR because he's so excited. I'm drawing it out. Spread the love, the joy, and the ethoverse, and tell everyone about Kruse Control. We have been, all seriousness, we've been doing this we've just entered the 3rd year of our Kruse Control verse. And this third year will be much different than the first two. Kruse verse. The Kruse verse. You've entered the Kruse verse. You've entered the Kruse verse. And the third year, welcome to the Kruse verse. You're calling me an asshole sometimes. That's fine. But the third year of the Kruse verse will bring a lot of big changes, a lot of new developments, and a lot of fun facts, some breaking news, and of course, some thirsty moments.
And a presidency.
And maybe a presidency. Because this year, officially, I'm announcing it right now, official. I've been drinking, but we're going to have a conversation moving forward. Jonathan and I will do a breaking news topic this week, hopefully, where we officially announce what's happening in 2025. I'm running for SAG president. It's time for change. Appreciate you. Spread the love, spread the joy. And please, 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 as always, subscribe, like us. Tell the world. You gotta spread that love. You gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmas and grandparents that Lobo teabagged yesterday. They came back down. They landed on our planet Earth, and they told us, "Oh my God, there's chinchillas everywhere, and the chinchillas are fucking crazy. They're biting my ankles. They're subscribing to Kruse Control. They bang our ankles. It's fucking nuts." All the squirrels pop over there. Go, "Oh my God, the nuts are gone because the nuts are in their mouths. That's crazy too." But they subscribe to Kruse Control. And watch out for your pool. That's a dangerous area because there's eels and beavers and bears and badgers that are swimming and having an orgasmic time. And they're subscribing to Kruse Control while they're doing that's fine. All they do because there's waterproof phones these days. That's why it happens. And that's why they can subscribe while they swim in the pool. And they have a great time. The pool man's there. He's videotaping the whole thing. He was live streaming on TikTok with GR. It's crazy. I love them so much. Their barbecue. GR's making hot dogs with the fucking chinchillas because now he's accepted them. I don't know why he's accepted them. The fucking chinchillas. And there's kangaroos like punching people with their fucking kangaroo pouches. And they're sticking fucking Jordan's head in the pouch. And like, take this bad boy. Take this bad boy. Jordan's like, fuck yeah, I'll take that shit if you subscribe to Kruse Control, which you all will. You better watch out for all the fucking woodland creatures, all those fucking bears. The bears are tough at first, but they're also sensitive. And as Dave knows, they have sensitive nipples. And they subscribe to Kruse Control as we always do. Thank you for the fantastic 2 years. Year 3 will be better than ever. It's time for us to conquer YouTube. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Thank you for being a part of Kruse Control. Until next time, everybody, we love you. GR's getting naked.
Yo, what's up?
It's not me tonight. It's GR.
He's already done. He's all done.
And before GR gets naked, see ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks.
Because I'm hungry.
Holla back. Love y'all.